Right. Hey, beautiful people. We're back for another one. I'm here with Thalia. We're getting some beautiful little lions. One for her, one for all of her little cublings. You want to tell us why you chose the lions?
So, obviously lions are protective and obviously, so I'm the mama lion and I got my 3 little cubs and they are my world. Mm-hmm. So that's my little thing, my little cubs, and then I've got each of their birth flowers around it.
Yeah, we do love little lions. They're cute.
Yes.
So how old is the youngest one now?
4 months.
She's so cute. The wife was having a bit of a squish with her before.
She's adorable. She's the most chilled, happy little bubba. I got very blessed with her. And she's the biggest mama's girl, so I don't know how she's going to go with daddy today. Because...
yeah, she seemed to be having a little bit of a conundrum whether she was looking towards you or to him.
Yeah, no, she's a mummy's girl straight up. My other 2, Xander is definitely a mama's boy, and then Harlow, our middle child, is a daddy's girl all over. Mm-hmm. And she, this morning, she woke up, she came in and I said, "Good morning, Harlow." And she goes, "Where's my dad?"
It's like, well, yeah. I guess I'll just go fuck myself, shall I?
Yeah, fine. I'll fuck off then.
Yeah, fine.
I mean,
wait for your dad then.
He's away for 4 weeks at a time, so I guess it is exciting. And he only got home yesterday and it was her birthday, so she was pretty excited. But I was just like, okay, then cool.
It's like, well, I'm going to go cry in a corner now.
Yeah, but then actually our boy, because he does loves footy and stuff, like his dad, he has that connection with him, like a real dad, connection. But when he gets in trouble from Luke, he's like, "Mummy,
Mummy will save me."
Yeah, Mummy,
Mummy, Mum.
Actually, that's my life. Every time I see that snippet of Family Guy, I'm like, this is me.
And Lois just going, "What?" And he's like, "Hi."
Actually, Harlow's more like that, where she'd be cheeky and be like, "Hi." My middle child, but
it would be fine if they at least had something interesting to say. They never do.
So all what you love is when they're like, "Mum, look at this. Mum, look at this. It's so cool. Look at this.
Like, Mum, look, that man has a hat."
No, they'll be like, "Look at this," and then they'll just jump off the lounge like, "Oh wow,
cool! I've never seen that before."
I just burn our fucking dinner so I can come watch you jump off a lounge, which you do 1,000,000 times a day. Sure.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, kid.
Yeah, no worries.
At least try and break a world record or something. Make it something worth watching.
Walk on a tightrope.
Yeah.
Do a backflip.
You know what would be really impressive? Clean your fucking bedroom. I would love to come and watch that. Pay rent. Get a job. Anything. So great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've already said to the wife, we are only having one tiny human if we ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like much less effort.
Would you like a boy or a girl?
I'm honestly not fussed on preference. Yeah, no. I do like my boy name that I chose, though. I chose Ronan.
Ronan?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Ronan Ray.
I love that. Is Ray's...
R-H-E-A. Sorry. We have Ray for both middle name of the boy and girl, but they're spelled differently. So Ray, R-E-Y, is Spanish for king.
I love that. I didn't know that. That's amazing.
And Ronin is the Japanese warrior with no master. So basically it's like a warrior king.
I love that.
And then Ray for the girl is spelled R-H-E-A, which is mother of gods in Greek.
Is it?
Yeah. Or Rhea. But it's...
Rhea, yeah.
I would pronounce it Ray.
That's cool. I like that. I like names that... have meaning. So all my kids' middle names are for something. So I've got Xander Barry. So Barry is for my pop, and he's like my favorite person in the whole wide world. And then...
Sorry, everybody else.
Sorry, everyone else, but it's
you lose.
Pretty obvious. Harlow Ivy is after my great auntie. She was literally... So Ivy, she was literally the most beautiful human being in the world. Like, she was like a saint, I swear. She's like an angel sent down on earth. And... she passed away just before I could tell her that I was pregnant with Harlow, and would tell her that we're going to call her Harlow Ivy. And then we've got Kaya Grace. So my nan and pop, their names are quite strong. So it was my pop passed away. His name was Robert, and then my nan's name was Susan, but it's too strong to have as a middle name.
Yeah, it is.
So I chose their favourite song, which is Amazing Grace. So that's why Kaya is Kaya Grace for my grandparents.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it when they have that little bit of a hidden meaning.
Yeah. And then that's done. 3 and done. No more children. No more tiny humans.
Yeah. See, I like unique names. I don't like when people take common names and then just mash them all together. Like there was a guy who once came in, his name was Alex as well, but he pronounced it Alex, but it was spelled Aleques.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I thought it was like, is that some sort of French spelling or what?
Alequois.
Alequois was what it looked like.
Yes.
Is your name Alequois?
Alequois.
Non lo sé. Je ne sais pas.
That's great.
Yeah. And I'll always be super paranoid about people checking the names when people get like kids' names tattooed. We had one happen when I was at this old shop I used to work at yonks ago. And there was a husband and wife come in. The wife was about to go do some shopping because we were in a shopping center. So she left the partner there to get the newborn baby's name tattooed. The kid was like 6 weeks old. I can't remember the name of the kid, but it was some very odd spelling. So I double checked and said, okay, so is this the correct spelling? Write it all down and everything?
Yeah.
Like, yep, all cool. I kept looking at it and it just looked wrong.
Yeah.
So I asked him again before we started. I was like, sure, this is correct. He's like, yeah. Okay, all right, whatever. Did the tattoo. He was all happy. The missus came, picked him up. They walked away. And about 30 seconds later, she came fucking stomping back. She'd be like, what the hell is this? The kid's name's wrong. It's like, what are you talking about? We asked him. It's like, what do you mean you asked him? It's like, we wrote it down and he said, yeah, that's the right name. It's like, he's fucking dyslexic. Like, why did you leave him alone?
Why would you leave him?
Why didn't you write it down for him?
Write it down before she, oh my God.
Why didn't you bring the birth certificate? Anything. If you knew he was dyslexic.
If he was dyslexic, why would you do that? It's like setting yourself up for failure.
Like, honestly, at that point, you're probably easier changing the kid's name.
Literally, if it's time for
because the tattoo wasn't an easy fix. Fucking hell. So yeah, we are now extremely paranoid that we always triple check the kids' names.
Of course.
Yeah, we will never have that situation happen again.
That's so great.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was another one that happened ages ago. It was in the same shop, but it was equally as ridiculous. So this old lady was getting her granddaughter's name.
Yeah.
But she was getting the name done in Morse code.
Yeah.
Which is literally dot dash.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we did it in a straight line, made sure that it was the correct spelling. She had this little Morse code card with her. And instead of it just being the dots and dashes underneath the card, they put the dots and dashes in each letter. So her name was Ruby. So it was like an R like this. So they did dot dash this way. And she thought that's how it was spelled. So she thought that the dashes and stuff was supposed to go up. So when we did it in actual Morse code, she tried to sue us. Yeah, she said, you messed up my granddaughter's name, you bastard.
She wrote it.
Yeah, like she brought us the card and I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to double check that this is the correct spelling. We actually even had an artist call his friend who's in the military, knows Morse code off the top of his head.
Sorry,
so we made sure that it was done correctly and we told her this, like, oh, we've got someone who's on the phone who is in the military who uses Morse code. He says what we've done is correct. And she's like, no, my card says it's supposed to be done this way. Like, oy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she even tried to hand us a fucking letter like a week later saying, I'm suing you, I'm taking you to court. Nothing ever came of it.
She'd have nothing to go off.
Yeah, nothing ever came of it.
Oh, God.
Some people are so adamant even when they're wrong.
Some people are never wrong, no matter if they are.
I may not be correct, but I'm never wrong.
Yeah, literally. I know a few people like that.
Yeah, it's just like, I didn't lose, I merely failed to win.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
Shit we see.
Yeah, I wait for the future of humanity.
I mean, this is why you're doing podcasts, right? So you can hear all the...
You hear all the whingy whininess and the craziness of the world, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I've got a decade's worth of stories stored up in here. We haven't even scratched the surface.
Don't worry, I'm not as... My job is definitely not as interesting as yours, but hairdressing for 15 years, I definitely have...
Oh, I can imagine some of the...
We've had stalkers, we've had people that men that used to come in and do things under the cape.
Mm-hmm.
Washing their hair.
Oh, they're making their own gel, are they?
Yeah.
Yes. That's some fucking something about Mary shit right there.
Yeah. Yep.
God damn. What do you do in that situation? Do you call the cops? Do you just be like, I'm not looking at this?
So the worst thing, which I won't obviously name the company I worked for, allowed it because they were so money hungry and...
Oh, they wanted the money. They didn't care that he was traumatizing their employees.
Staff. So I got to the point where I did it twice and then I was like, look, this is bullshit. I was literally going to smack this guy in the face.
I would have too. I would have smacked him right out of the chair.
And he would come in and I said, I'm not doing it and you cannot make me do it. And they, a couple of times, you know, would be like, you have to. And I'm like, well, I don't.
No, I don't.
It is absolutely wrong in every single way, disgusting. And then, you know, a couple of my friends and stuff, they had to do it as well. And then he just eventually stopped one day because I think he
learned
to him. But also, like, every time someone else would wash his hair, I would absolutely fucking death stare him with the dirtiest look, even though, like, most of the time I can shut my mouth when I have to, but sometimes I can't. And I'm like,
there are some times where you shouldn't have to.
I will say what everyone else is thinking because you have to.
Yeah, like worrying about people's feelings when they're literally
sitting there,
like
under a cake while you're washing their hair.
That's literally like third-person sexual assault.
It is. Like, you might not be touching me, but like...
You're still doing something like that in my presence. That's indecent exposure. Yeah. That is literally a crime.
It is. And like obviously someone allowing that and allowing their staff to go through that.
Yeah, no, I would not be working for them either.
No, hence why but yeah, I have definitely, like, you have seen it all. And I've met the most fucking amazing people as well. And I'm like, this is why you're alive. Like, your job in life is to make people happy.
See, like 96.73% of my clientele are the best people I've ever met.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
But then there's that percentage.
Then there's that, like,
doing it for everyone.
There's like that 3-point-something%.
Yeah, 100%.
That when they come in, it's just like,
yeah.
Is this worth it? Is this worth it? But you get that in any job.
Any job.
Like, I would rather this job because that, like, 3%, very few and far between. Yeah. That 90-something%, the ones who appreciate what we do for them and they love coming in, they make the job worth coming in for.
I think what you would understand as well is you've done this for a long time and you've trained, you've done everything, you know what you're doing. I hate when people come in and undermine you and question your ability. I get that so much as a hairdresser, and when I say I've been doing it 15 years, they're like, I had a lady recently, she's like, you don't look like you've been doing it 15 years. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, see, like, with what we do, it's like you're not seeing the years of experience behind what
and how much we trained and
I work very quickly. Now I don't rush, but I work efficiently.
Yeah.
And that's only because I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time to get the hand movement, the confidence with the skin, the ability to understand how skin and shading and such works to be able to do things in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
But I've had people say to me, like, if I book them in for roughly, let's say, a 5 to 6 hour session, they're expecting the full 6 hours, which is why I don't give exact times anymore. And that people have actually legitimately, I finished the tattoo in 5 hours and 15 minutes. They said, okay, what can I get for the next 45 minutes?
What?
They literally wanted me to do an extra 45 minutes of tattooing without paying me because I finished early.
But say, for example, if someone that needs to go to the toilet every half an hour, obviously that's delaying your time. Yeah. Or if someone moving heaps.
Approximate.
If someone's moving heaps, it's obviously going to take longer.
Well, not just that, but we are a single tattoo studio.
And if you have to go to clients at the front,
Yeah.
Like if the wife's not feeling well and she's not here, I have to stop. I have to ask.
Yeah, of course.
So I account for extra time just to make sure. But when it comes to that, it's like, wait, so I'm doing the tattoo that you asked for in less time than was expected, and I'm being penalized for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get that.
No.
Like, I'm not a prostitute. We're not paying by the minute here.
Literally. The expectations of people is, but I feel like it's gotten worse as the years have gone on. Like,
the people who want what they want it now, and they're entitled.
So
that is the word. That is the word.
But like, you think of any other profession, like
a builder.
a builder or a plumber or something,
You'd be happy.
Like if a plumber says the job's going to take 6 days, they finish it in 5. You're not going to say, "Oh, what can I get for the extra day?"
No.
You'd be like, "Thank you so much for your service. You've done a great job."
Yeah, and 9% of the time,
100%.
you're gonna tip them because
They did a good job in less time than was expected.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect tips, but it's like one of those things where it's like appreciation would be nice.
100%.
yeah, it's like thanks, man.
Like,
Yeah.
thank you for doing an awesome tattoo with
Yeah.
less time than expected. Freaking everybody wins.
Same as hairdressing, though. People always say, "Oh, you did that so fast. I'm so grateful. Thank you," and leave. You know, if like I'm just like, "Oh, you know, you're gonna need a full head of foils and stuff," and you might be in here for like 3-4 hours. But if I do it in 2, they're happy.
Sweet. Yeah.
They're like, "I'm out of here."
It means I go do more things. Like have more time to relax.
Yeah. I'm so shocked that people would be like that to you.
Oh yeah, the sense of entitlement is quite insane. But then you get some people who like they're appreciative. Like I was saying, that most of the people that come in here,
Yeah.
they appreciate the effort that we put in for them.
100%.
But then there are some that are just they're blind to the effort that goes in. People think I just draw pictures all day. People think that I'm just doing this for fun. They don't expect that I'm going home and spending 8 to 12 hours of my weekend doing designs.
Exactly.
And it's like
There's a lot more behind it than it just is drawing.
yeah, it's not just drawing. Like I'm making permanent alterations to your skin. I got to make sure the shit's done right. Like the wife's head tattoos. That took me a year before I was okay to do them.
Really?
I was pedantic as fuck.
They look great, though.
Yes, because I made sure that they fit her exactly.
Yeah.
And I was very apprehensive because, well, first of all, the wife didn't want to shave her head. That was the more scary part for her.
Didn't you?
She was scared
It
about
was
shaving.
a bigger commitment to shave my hair than it was to
But you
do the-
suit it so much.
She does. And
See, I don't think
got
I'd
it.
suit that.
I got it done to about here.
Yeah.
By the following week, I'd moved it up and got the other side done too.
yeah, she loved it so much. She was just like, okay, both.
But, like, how much does it suit her?
It does.
See, I don't think that would suit me.
Yeah, it's just like, yep, this is me now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Liking.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Vi Queen.
Bye, Queen. I love that. Bye, Queen.
Shield Maiden.
What are you getting next, Tony?
Don't know. Whatever strikes her fancy at the time.
Trying to get my hand to stick.
Well, we've done the palm twice.
It just doesn't stick, does it?
No, palm tattoos are a bitch.
It hasn't held up too badly.
Like, you can still see it, but it's never going to be as black as the day it was done.
No.
But just through here,
The creases.
where you
Yeah.
the most,
Yeah.
but up here and down here is pretty good.
That's beautiful. Maybe, are you going to get something here?
Actually,
Yeah. I mean, you've still got a lot of space to get stuff.
Oh, yeah, we've still got space.
I can imagine you with like a little fairy.
I think that's one thing that we haven't actually ever done on her as a fairy.
I can imagine her with a little fairy.
A little sassy Tinkerbell
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Isn't Tinkerbell the most psychotic
Sassy little
little wench?
She is.
She literally tried to get Wendy killed.
Yep.
it's just Joe.
And that's okay?
Yes.
The overly attached girlfriend of Disney.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, this Wendy bitch looked at my man. I'm going to get people to kill her.
That's actually that's me.
It's been the only woman, girl thing, fairy in this boy person's life.
Forever, and then this bitch Wendy comes in and ruins it. That's me, actually. If anyone in the wrong way comes at Luke or flirts with him, I'm standing behind him with a shiv.
See, the wife doesn't have that problem with me because I'm fucking blind to flirtation.
So's Luke. He is so kind and nice, and that's where I'm like,
just think people are being nice and we're having a conversation.
Same.
Then the wife comes up and tells me, "You realize she was flirting with you?"
that's
right?
me. This is my. I'm like, wow, could she fucking flirt with you anymore? And Luke's like, we're just
What?
talking.
But
Really?
mostly I don't even, I don't care.
It doesn't bother me either. But I'm definitely
Half the time I find it funny because they do it when I'm standing right there.
Yeah, like the new ones that come in that don't realize that you're the wife.
Really?
Yeah. They think she's just the receptionist.
Oh, okay. Because receptionist you call wife and all.
Oh, yeah. Work wife.
Oh, true. True.
The wife tells me I'm allowed another wife as long as all she does is clean.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like that.
Yeah, just a
Really handy.
just a little at-home wife. Yeah.
That'd be so handy.
Just need a Rosie from the Jetsons.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just come home to a nice clean house, nice cooked meal.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. I know what you should get tattooed with Tinkerbell. You gotta get this tattoo. It was I seen a rough version of it the other week. I don't know where I seen it though.
I remember doing a Tinkerbell tattoo long time ago, but we were doing it for Halloween. And she had a bag of fairy dust, but it had Wendy's finger in the bag. And Tinkerbell was just like,
that's great.
We won't be hearing from her again.
This is like obviously looks shit similar to that. That's so
like a Suicide Girl version of Tinkerbell.
That's you, but like better because Alex is way fucking better than that shit. But
I don't think I get Tinkerbell herself.
No,
get a version of her.
Get a version. Yes, I agree. Ha! Look what your next customer is. Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
I do have that space on my back.
Where? Oh yeah.
But you also want to get the dragon for Little Witch as well. We literally want to make a cat into a dragon.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How the fuck did that work?
Dragon's body, cat's head.
Is that what's going to go on her back?
Yeah.
That's great.
I've actually got a client coming in soon who wants to have a tiger dragon. So he literally wants to have like a dragon's head, but the features of a tiger. So like the whiskers, the stripes, the fur and stuff
Where
like
is
that.
it getting?
It's going like from the chest all the way down the arm.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to that one. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
WOOMPH.
Yeah. How's that sound?
Onomatopoeia.
I showed Laura the list that I made, and I'm like,
I got no oomph.
I think I ran out of oomph writing the list.
Yeah, writing the list of things to do took more effort than doing the actual things on the list.
That one's pretty, the end one above your job.
That's a thigh piece. Mm-hmm.
Are they all 5 pieces?
Titty chandelier, back piece, thigh piece,
Leg.
back, thigh. There's no actual leg ones. They're mainly thighs.
The leg.
It's the.
How do you decide who you want to put on the Hall of Fame?
Well, there's actually the cool thing about these frames is that they're interchangeable, so you can actually open them up like a door, and I've got like 5 or 6 substitute ones behind it. So I can siphon them through. Yeah, I'll rotate them through. I haven't rotated them for a while. I probably should do that.
That's cool.
I actually just did a Harry Potter one recently. The wife's just like needs to be on
the
wall.
I love Harry Potter.
Wife, do you have the picture over there by the printer?
Harry Potter is my favorite, and Luke always is like, again, babe? And I'm like, yes.
The wife has listened to the Harry Potter books probably about 20 times.
I'm obsessed with the movies. Just watch them all the time.
The wife listens to the book, and she's constantly finding new plot holes.
That's great.
No, that's my head, because there's no answers.
Yeah, it's like, when did Voldemort get his wand back?
That's so cool. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got a Harry Potter?
You got a wand. Kind of.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at her flower. I love that.
Oh, the rainbow one, yeah.
Yeah.
The watercolory thing.
Yeah.
With my little sister,
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's issues going on there. There's always issues in the family, yes.
Cool.
You can't spell drama without family.
You know? There's always something, isn't there?
Actually, that reminds me of that episode of Drawn Together where she's like, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. Because literally slaughter is laughter, but with an S.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho.
Mm-hmm. Sweet but a psycho.
That song. Oh, she's hot and a psycho. So left, but she's right. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, the Ava Max song.
Yeah.
I think my favorite song of her is that one's like I'm all out of song.
Oh, yes.
Cry.
Yeah.
That one's got the catchiest tune to it.
Do you like Luke Combs?
Love Luke Combs. We were going to go to him because it was on our birthday.
But it's sold out?
Couldn't afford it.
See, for me, it's sold out. Like, it's sold out so quick. Anyway, I'm obsessed with his Ain't No Love in Oklahoma at the moment.
The wife's favorite was
that's not my favorite. I just love it at the moment.
oh, what was that one? It's When It Rains It Pours.
Oh, I love that. I love Link Poem so much.
Yeah, we were going to go for our birthday because the concert here is literally on our birthday, but we've decided to do a road trip instead.
Yeah. But it sold out so fast anyway, and it was so expensive.
Oh, yeah. Like, most concerts these days are ridiculous. Like, we went to 30 Seconds to Mars recently.
Was that good?
Oh, it was amazing. We got to meet Jared Leto and his brother. Very briefly, mind you. Like, it was on like a 3-second interaction before we were just like, next.
Yeah.
But we got to have a little Q&A.
Cool.
We got to have a Q&A with him. We got to have a bit of a chat with him on stage. It was awesome.
Wait, I think I said this, and didn't he say something about your wife's tattoos?
Yeah, we when the wife was getting the photo done with them, they were just like, oh, wow, you got some awesome tattoos. And the wife's like, my husband does them. I was like, husband? And then she points out, he's like, yeah, he did them.
And then
we're just like, good job, husband.
Do you want to come to my shop? Do you want to come to my tattoo?
I didn't even have time to ask.
No, because it was too...
Yeah, I wanted to get them to sign my leg so I could do their signatures on as a tattoo for me, but I was like, they weren't allowing any gifts, signatures or anything because they were running out of time apparently. Mm. So it was still a good experience. It was fun.
Hard.
But there was $875 per ticket.
Fuck.
Yep. And I felt really bad for the wife because we were planning on standing up the front the whole time, but we had to get there at 3.
Yeah.
The concert with the 30 Seconds didn't start until 8.
Why do they always start like? I don't get it.
I don't know. Like the warm-up band went on at like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
But why can't they put them on at like 4 o'clock and then every concert it shits me.
I don't know. It was I think there was like some extra prep work. I don't get it. But yeah, by the time it got to when the concert actually started, the wife needed to sit down because her legs can't handle standing for that long.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Good. How are you? Not too bad. Just quickly pause this.
You're right. I'll have a stretch. Is that okay?
Go for it.
That's so cute. He's taking my Nen out for coffee. Never tiny woman.
Yes. The tiny human paying in cuteness.
Yes. That's so funny. Luke and I have a joke. And I say it all the time. Anyway, Luke's like, have you got the money? And I'm like, no. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I'm just going to show my tits and get it for free.
Yeah, you guys literally have like indispensable income. Like,
yeah.
Because that's fair.
And Luke's like, oh my
Men
God.
can't do that. Men would get arrested
Drop
for that.
their pants.
Yeah, drop trowel. That's like, okay, off you go.
So great.
Yeah, it was like, I think your man in the chair was trying to pay you with his fucking like under the blanket thing.
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same.
No. Not when you're creeped out by it.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a man who's been flashed on the street who's like, how could you? No, I feel violated.
Yeah. The funny thing, I went to get my eyebrows like tattooed, and when I was in Miami and I went to get out of the car and there was this guy and he was completely off his head, middle of the Gold Coast Highway, pulled down his pants and just pissed. Like, and I mean in the middle
of the road.
Just like, and he was so off his head, he couldn't even walk straight. Mm-hmm. And it was like everyone seen everything. Mm-hmm. Like, what the actual fuck?
The shop I used to work at in Australia Fair, there was there was a bloke walking along. He had just gotten an ice cream from Hungry Jack's just over the way, and he was walking along just and he had literally had all pants, undies all the way down around his legs, just fucking
Really?
Big bloke just wandering around completely off his head. Just the lad hanging out, just fucking eating ice cream. And there were kids walking past. Like, we were right in front of, like, the where the toy shop was.
Yeah. Actually, one of my friends here owns a barber shop near Australia Fair now, and he sends TikToks all the time of, like, just shit he sees, like, punch-ons.
Just people watching.
Oh, my God, yeah. He said it's so entertaining.
Yeah, you don't need scripts. You just watch real life.
Yeah. Sometimes I just love people watching.
Yeah, people watching it should be a professional sport.
Oh, yeah. I'd be all for that. Mm-hmm. So great.
People interaction, however, I get paid for that.
Yeah. It's like Luke, he always laughs because people like I'll go somewhere and people will be like talking to me heaps, and then Luke's like, "It's so funny they think you're funny."
The wife does that too. People are just like, "Oh, you look so lovely." And she's like, "Do I just have an approachable face or what?"
Yes.
I am not in the mood for peopling right now.
That's me.
Mm-hmm. It's like, do I look like I have the capacity to listen to your bullshit right now?
And then Luke is, on the other hand, is like, everyone, like, he talks to everyone. He's so nice. I'm just like, why are you talking to them? It's so great. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Stop trying to make friends. Don't talk to strangers.
Yes.
And you love that your parents taught you back in the day. It's like, don't talk to strangers. Don't get in the car with strangers. And now we literally find random strangers on the internet to come pick us up in their cars.
In Uber, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, Uber is literally like the antithesis of 90s parents being like, don't get into a car with a stranger. You'll never be seen again.
My daughter's just like, doesn't give a fuck about anything, my middle one.
Mm-hmm.
But my son is really like, observes everything, like notices everything. And we went to the park recently, and like, there was a boy who was older, he was probably a teenager, and like clearly I could tell he was special needs, but Xander didn't know to tell. And he's only 4. And he was like hiding in the kids' slide, and then he was like walking around like just hidden spots, and like it was really uncomfortable. And then Xander come up to me. I was already aware, I was already watching it, and he come up to me and he's like, "Mum, I'm just going to play over here because there's that weird man, he's just staring at me." And I'm like, "Okay, then."
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
Different ones. Have a smell.
He's the guy who makes our aftercare for us.
Okay. I've saved people so many times in situations. I'm like, "Hey, can you just come over here for a minute?"
So come this way.
Yeah,
Come here, to see.
it's like when I go out in public with the baby, I don't know why older people especially, think it's okay to touch my newborn.
Yeah, they're just like, "Oh, isn't she allowed?"
And like, where the hell have your hands in? I literally told an old lady to fuck off the other week because she did it, and I asked her politely, and I'm always polite, 100%. I'm polite to everybody. And I straight up said, "Oh, please don't touch her. Like, your germs are too big for her. She's only 4 months old."
Yeah, she's
and then she did it again, and I was like, "Fuck off, seriously." Like,
it's like when people come up to you and they're just like, "What do your tattoos mean?" I'm just like, "Stop touching me."
Touch me. Like, I didn't give you permission to do that. Yeah, seriously.
Did you put all the notes in the thing?
I did. You told me I needed to.
I did what you told me.
Yep, I did what I was told. I am a good boy.
I don't have to go in corner now.
I not go to naughty corner.
You nothing to have changed on.
I'm not saying.
I don't have to.
I don't like change.
I hate cash on me. Only because my children find it and then they, "Mom, can I use this?"
Let's make it rain.
Yeah.
$2 bills.
The cutest thing ever. I didn't realise my husband gave Harlow $5 and she put it in her pillowcase.
And then you just like, "Where did you get this?"
Yeah, and then and I wash their bed sheets every single Sunday, and I don't understand because the Sunday before I washed it, he'd been gone 2 weeks. I washed her pillowcase and everything, so unless she was walking around with it, anyway, I didn't know. And she comes in and she's like, "Mum, I can't get my money's out," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "In my pillow, my money's." And then I put my hand in. I'm like, "What the hell? This $5?" I'm like, "Who gave you this?" She's like, "Daddy did." And she's like, "It's for the fairy."
Do you have
So cute.
an updated list of the ones in?
What one you can have a look? Oh, yeah, that one's.
What should I use to?
Look after it.
Yeah.
We do have a beeswax one.
Yeah.
And antibacterial foaming soap.
Has that one.
Probably your best friend.
But
I can't last with them.
Yeah, we've got a pamphlet with all the aftercare instructions.
website.
I just can't remember. I think Luke used vitamin E. didn't he?
Vitamin E's fine. Yeah, that's a good one in a pinch.
What do you reckon? What do you think is the best beeswax?
Yeah, I'll it's the best stuff that I've used so far. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate Bepanthen.
Me too.
It's just disgusting.
I hate it's so oily. I hate it.
It's gross.
It is so gross. I don't even use it on my kids' thumbs.
No, honestly, beeswax would do better.
Okay.
Okay, so half price.
We actually had a friend who used the aftercare on her baby's nappy rash. Almost instantaneously gone.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to look what's in it. Is it just beeswax?
It's got all the things in there.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so it's We've got nothing. It's all natural.
Yeah. All natural, made by a local company.
You're right.
That was a different company.
Oh, has he got another one now?
I think that was the original guy.
That was the original guy, yeah.
Which one's
Hey.
that?
Yeah, because he sold this company, and I remember him.
He's reselling under his old name, so now I feel...
Wait, he's using the same name?
No, under a different name.
But the same product?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Why is it coming up?
I don't know.
Why?
How much is the...
25.
Show
For the big ones.
Yeah.
Do you sell little ones?
Sorry?
Do you sell little ones?
$5.
I just got a little one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll last you a while.
Yeah, but you can use it on your lips and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I use it for my psoriasis. I use it for like a lip balm.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Just like a zoning out.
Mm-hmm. It's quite relaxing, isn't it?
It is so relaxing.
And you were worried.
I know. I don't know why I was worried. I have my whole back done. I have both massive thigh pieces. I don't understand why I was worried.
Because it's been a long time since you've had a big one.
Yeah, 100%. It's actually like so relaxing.
It's therapeutic.
It is. And it doesn't even hurt at all.
I've actually thought about putting on my next set of business cards. I want to put cosmetic therapist.
That's great.
That's pretty accurate.
100%.
Well, it's cheaper than therapy and it lasts longer.
Forever.
Exactly.
I can't stop looking at that zombie one. Yeah, I'm like obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Where did you even get that?
The skin.
Yeah.
It's you can get it on.
Did you tattoo that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, it took me about 5 hours to do.
Oh, yeah, I know you can buy skins, but what the hell? That's so cool.
Yeah, it's basically just like a synthetic rubber sort of idea. And it's pretty accurate to human skin, but it's quite expensive. It's like $90 for that little piece of skin, yeah. Oh. You can buy hands called Pound of Flesh for like $150 or something.
Wow.
There's even a little unicorn one that we bought that I was going to tattoo for the wife.
A unicorn skin?
Yeah, like it's literally like a little rubber unicorn like that big.
Yeah.
So it's like the fake skin stuff that you can tattoo.
That's so cool.
I even saw this thing a while ago. I don't know if he's still doing it, but there's a dude who buys those like little baby doll things and he tattoos them.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, so they're like fully inked up babies.
Those reborn kind of, they're like real skin kind of, meant to be like real skin kind of thing.
No, these are just straight up dolls.
Oh, really?
Like just straight up plastic dolls that he tattoos.
That's so fucking great. You should so do one and sit it in the corner.
I was tempted, but I am terrified
of dolls.
Yeah, I have it's called autonomophobia. So the fear of anything that looks like it could come to life. So like
I feel that like Annabelle and stuff, it's fucked up.
Yeah, like mannequins, porcelain dolls especially. I hate porcelain dolls.
So when I was a child, I had 12 porcelain dolls and I used to put them in my bed and like sleep with them like fucking weirdo. Like I was like a fucking
and they would
child.
watch just like
hello sweet dreams. And then I like wake up and they've all got knives.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's so weird. Like now and then like when I was 8, I used to watch like House on the Haunted Hill. Like what kind of fucked up 8-year-old likes that shit?
Or Chucky or the ventriloquist.
Yeah, like and now I love horror.
I love horror too.
But now I'm like, oh no fucking porcelain dolls. Like Halloween getting one of them, Kyra getting one of them.
Like when I first went to go see Annabelle, I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, and like.
But those movies are a little bit more goofy than scary.
Yeah, they're not actually. They're not. Do you know what's the only scary movies that actually scare me is shit that can happen like Paranormal Activity.
The first Paranormal Activity, was only made for a budget of $15,000. Wow. It made like 200 million.
Yeah, it was. But I thought that the more they made, the shitter they got.
Yeah, oh yeah, because it felt less genuine. Because that first one felt like it could have actually been home footage. But then they just kept going backwards. They literally went backwards in time for the next 3 movies.
It's like Fast and the Furious. Like, just stop. How many Fast and the Furious do we need?
After Paul Walker died, they should have ended. Leave his legacy alone. Stop it.
Like enough.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Next minute, they'll have fucking flying cars.
They did. They literally had a car driving into space.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
What has happened? You just be drifting.
That submarine scene.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, Fast and the Furious should be about cars.
Yes,
That is what it was
100%.
about. The last few have been about like drug lords and fucking space travel and
too far.
yeah, like there's only so much family can do.
But
and now they've made that number 10 into a 3-parter.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Yes, just enough. Just calm down.
I literally have not watched the last 2 because I just can't.
No, neither.
I waited for people to give me reviews and I'm glad I didn't watch them.
I didn't watch them.
Like, pretty much the part 1 of 3 of the last movie is literally just a trailer for the next 2 movies.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
So back to the paranormal activity, I have a fear of my feet hanging out of the blanket.
Yeah.
Like, I run and jump into bed still. I put my feet under the blanket like that someone's going to grab my foot. It's like a fucking fear. I hate it.
Don't ever watch that movie Gerald's Game then.
I haven't seen that one. Why?
Okay, so if you're not going to watch it, I'll spoil it for you. So there's this thing where this married couple, they're trying to sort of rekindle their relationship a little bit. They've gone away, they've rented out a cabin, they're trying some hanky-panky, they're doing like tying each other to the bed and whatever. And it gets to the point where the girl, the woman, has been tied to the bed and her hubby's about to sort of get to business, but she has severe PTSD from being held down from a thing long, long ago. And she kicks him and he cracks his head and falls off the bed.
Yeah.
Now, she's tied to the bed by legitimate handcuffs, not those cheap, fuzzy ones that you can rip off. She is locked in. And there's no one else there.
Yeah.
So she's literally sitting there watching her husband bleed out on the ground and she has to try and figure out a way to escape. Now, this takes a long, long time. And there was a dog hanging outside the cabin and she fed it some steak because she's like, oh, he looked hungry. But she left the door open.
Oh, my God.
So she sees the dog come in, fucking start eating away at her husband. And she's just tied there, just like shit. And it gets to the point where she starts hallucinating because she's been tied there for so long. And one of the creepiest scenes I have ever seen, and it came out of fucking nowhere, she wakes up. She thinks that the dog is licking her foot.
Yeah.
And she looks down at the end and there's this dude just like licking her feet.
Oh, my God. I'd fucking die. Oh, my God. No.
And when we both saw it, both of us were just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a no from me.
And she was like, and he just disappeared. Like, just straight up disappeared. She thought it was a complete hallucination. But it turns out he was real.
So, like, there's a movie, it's not even that scary, but it always plays in my mind, When a Stranger Calls.
Yep.
When there's one scene where he goes, we've traced the call that's coming from inside the house, and she just drops, and then he comes out the roof. Fuck, that's a fear of mine. We lived in a
call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah. We've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house.
I don't know if there was a dude that didn't realise there was a woman living in...
I heard this.
In his attic.
In his attic, yes.
Living up in the freaking crawl space, up above it. And he just kept noticing that food was disappearing.
Yes.
He thought that he was like having the munchies, having late night snacks or whatever. No.
He put cameras up and no, there was...
She was living in his roof for like 2 years.
I remember seeing that on TikTok or something, I think.
Imagine that. You would never feel safe again.
Well, so that's what, when we lived at Merrimack in this townhouse, in our bedroom there was a manhole, and it freaked me out. I said to Luke, one time I actually said to Luke, can you just like stand up on a ladder and check?
Have a look.
Can you? And he's like, babe, there's nothing up there. And I'm like,
I heard something move.
I don't care. I just need you to check. So back to bless you.
Thanks.
Go zoom tight.
So this is like creepy children's thing. So we had the same house. We had 2-story townhouse, and we only had Xander at this point, and he had toys and stuff. Anyway, I was asleep, and I hear shh. Xander was only like 6 months old. He can't talk. Luke was dead asleep. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm just having a dream. I waited, and then I hear shh. And I was like, Luke, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, get the fuck up. And he's like, what? I'm like,
I heard something.
There's someone downstairs. He's like, no. Like, I'm like, this, and he's like, listen, shut up for a minute. And he heard it, and he's like, what the fuck? He jumped the stair railing straight downstairs, and then I sprinted after him, and we're down the stairs, and we heard it again. I'm like, okay, it's got to be in the toilet. We're like running around like fucking psychos.
Let me guess, it was the toilet making the...
No. We waited in the toy box. Xander had a dinosaur, and it used to sleep It was a toy dinosaur, and when it used to sleep, it used to go. And he was 6 months old. He didn't know how to turn it off.
Mm.
And we obviously didn't turn it off. And so the dinosaur was pressed up against another toy and it was shushing itself.
Mm.
But in the middle of the night, you can imagine.
Children's toys that make noise are an abomination.
Yes, they are. And so you can imagine how fucking scary that was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that happened to us one night, actually, because we have a bunch of toys for our goddaughters.
Yeah.
And then one of the cats must have moved one or something. So in the middle of the night, we literally heard it going like...
Oh, my God.
And I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
So,
Can't be any worse than the threat to the young one.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
yes, my son had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was little, I had a doll called Amazing Amy, and it was like these are live dolls now. Back in the day, there wasn't many.
Oh, yeah, that was...
When we were young, it was like...
That's fancy.
It's fancy. And...
That's like the Teddy Ruxpin of that sort
It
of
like wouldn't fucking shut up. We even took the batteries out. It wouldn't shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Possessed.
It possessed. And it's funny, my parents took it out of my room and put it in my granddad's room. He lived with us always. My favourite person.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asleep one night and he shit himself because it goes, "Hi, Mommy, I love you."
Just that shit creeps me the hell out.
He still talks about that now. He's like, "I'll never forget that doll you had."
I thought I was being haunted.
Yeah, literally. Did your hand ever get sore?
Yeah, it does eventually, but I don't feel it during the day. I mainly feel it after work.
When you've stopped?
Yeah. Like, I've gotten to the point now where I can sort of disassociate my body from what's happening. Like, I can tattoo for hours and hours and hours at a time and not feel anything. But the second I'm done, it's just like...
Yeah. What's the longest you've tattooed for?
11 and a half hours is on one person, but the longest I've ever tattooed in one day was about 20 hours.
Oh, my God.
That was the day before lockdown.
Oh, really?
Yep. When lockdown happened, when we were told that we had to close... I literally used every single second of that day.
And you got everyone in?
I got an entire week's worth of people and I tattooed about 18 people that day.
Wow.
I was fucked.
I bet you were. That's so good, though. Most people would just like, sorry, we'll do it when we reopen. Like, that shows what kind of person you are.
Oh, I had people begging me to tattoo them while we were in lockdown. I was like, sorry, guys, I'm not losing my license for nobody.
No way.
There was a massive fine for getting caught for doing that shit.
I wasn't even allowed to tattoo me.
No, I wasn't allowed to tattoo myself. I wasn't allowed to tattoo anyone.
Really?
Yep. If we were caught, $16,000 fine.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Not worth it.
Hell no. Basically, the only way that I could have tattooed people during lockdown is if I was a registered nurse.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because it would prove that I can do infection control properly when I have an infection control skill set thing right there.
Yeah.
So it's literally the exact same thing. I know how to prevent infections. I know how to keep a sterile area. So, But no, we were not considered essential workers, and yet hairdressers were. Like, do you remember that?
I wasn't hairdressing currently.
No, you weren't hairdressing.
I was actually a frontline worker at a service station.
Oh.
I love that job. It was actually so fucking chilled. And it was actually so fun. The people, I met so many lovely people. Weird, but
oh yeah,
it was actually so good.
I meet all the weirdos. But yeah, like I was so confused. It's like, wait, hairdressers stay open for what? Like, you're doing your hair up for the mirror? What?
Yeah, I didn't get that either, but like I understand maybe just for haircuts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But not colouring, not extensions. What do you need all that shit for? Like,
see, and a lot of people use tattoos as therapy. Like, if they're having a really shit time, like if they need some social interaction, like I can wear the masks. I can do like only arm tattoos. I wouldn't do any neck tattoos or anything like that. But I don't see why it needed to be shut down, honestly. We have pretty much everything here to stay sterile.
And like as you said, you know how to keep a sterile environment.
Yeah. So if anything, we would actually be one of the safest areas. And because it's only me and the wife here, we'd only have one person in at a time. So that's less than 3 people.
And you just would tell people not to.
Yeah, like once there's a person in here, we'd be like, okay, sorry, tattoo in progress. Come back later once we're finished.
Yeah.
But that is water under the bridge. That's like 4 years ago. Holy crap.
Well, both my oldest 2 kids were born in COVID. So that was an experience and a half. Like being told with my first pregnancy and first child that I would have to birth alone without my husband was crippling. It was
Wait, even for birthing, they wouldn't let the partner in.
They did eventually, but at the time there was a point where they come in that they were going to not allow anyone but the nurse, a midwife and a nurse in the birthing suite.
See, the most heartbreaking thing that I saw during that whole thing is that people were having to do end-of-life calls over Skype.
And go to, like, funerals on Skype. Like, well, they couldn't have funerals, like, you know. Yeah, it was fucked.
I'm sorry, if the person's already dying, what are you worried about?
I know. It's so unfair.
Yeah, like having to say goodbye over a fucking Zoom or Skype call, ugh.
And, like, how they, the border thing, like, and they kept, like, my brother-in-law got stuck for 4 months in New South Wales, couldn't come home to his kids. 4 months.
And I don't know how the hell people in Melbourne survived being locked down for like 390 days or something ridiculous. We had the longest lockdown in the world.
Yeah. And guess what? COVID's fucking everywhere.
It didn't do shit. I'm sorry.
COVID is everywhere.
Lockdowns don't work.
No. And I actually didn't get COVID in COVID, and then I went to Japan, and then I got COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fucking stupid. It was absolutely...
And when I did get COVID, it was basically just a slightly worse cold.
See, I was extremely fucking sick. I was like...
Like food poisoning style sick?
Yeah.
Like, you were really sick.
I wasn't that bad.
I was so sick. So...
I get the man flu.
So every man gets man flu. Fuck, I want to kill my husband when he gets sick. I literally look at him, I'm like, I'm going to fucking shank you.
It's like, shut up, pansy.
Shut up. Yeah, you're fucking wuss. No, so when I first got COVID, I was vomiting first, and then I like gastro and everything, and I was like, well, I've obviously got like the gastro bug, and then my throat started hurting, and then I was like shivering, and then I couldn't stand up. I had absolutely zero energy to the point where like nothing ever stops me from having my babies. I had to call my mum and say, Mum, I physically cannot look after our kids. Please help me. Like I've never been so sick in my life. But also, who's to say that it wasn't actually COVID? It could have been like a different kind of flu. I got it from Japan on the plane. So who knows?
Something that your body was not used to. The wife got really sad when she got COVID because I had to sleep out on the couch, so she was having separation anxiety.
Oh.
Yeah. It was sad.
Bless Tony.
Yeah. The wife's a little...
Remind me of a little codependent.
A little.
Hey.
Uh-huh. I am nice. I am the nicest husband ever.
Luke works away for weeks at a time, so I just have to get used to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when the wife had to go down to Melbourne to look after her mum for a month, whew, she was not coping with that.
Oh, and I bet you missed your snuggle buddy.
Oh, of course I did.
Your thunder buddy.
Get your thunder buddy, say fuck you, thunder.
You can fuck
Very
my
dick.
You can't get me in.
You just got farts.
I love Ted.
Ted's great. I love the fact that it's just a dude from Family Guy.
What about
I do not sound like that much like Peter Griffin.
what about the bit when he's like, something, I can't remember the words, and he's like, I fucked her with a pasty, but then sold to a family with 4 kids.
Yep.
I can't even deal with that.
I love the fact that they got Liam Neeson to come in and be like, so it says that tricks are only for children. Yeah, that's what they say. The tricks are for kids. It's like, so if I take these, you won't call anyone. You won't report me to the authorities, will you? It's like, no, I don't think they have the authority to mandate that. It's like, good. I will just take these. It's like, I love Liam Neeson so much.
Yeah.
He's just so chill with the whole, like, parody thing. Like, the fact that he did that movie, A Million Ways to Die in the West, and he had a freaking daisy stuck up his ass.
What?
Yeah, there was that scene where she freaking knocked him out and then stuck a daisy up his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, he was totally chill with it.
Wow. Just leave a daisy in your ass, okay.
Yeah, just smells like daisies.
That's fucking great.
I did enjoy that movie, as ridiculous as it was.
Yeah. It did. Have you seen, as ridiculous as it is, well, the one with Taylor Lautner?
Oh, the Hateful Eight?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, 8 something.
Yeah, it's the Hateful Eight.
It's not Hateful Eight.
Oh no, that's the one with.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's like a parody of that Quentin Tarantino movie. Yeah, the Hateful Eight's the one with Samuel L. Jackson and David Goggins.
I've got to find it. It's fucking hilarious. It is so stupid. Also.
Yeah, it's maybe something the Seven.
Yes.
Magnificent Segment 7 or something. Yeah, and he's just hanging from a noose, being like, fucking Taylor Lautner, man. I will never take him seriously ever again.
I didn't see it, and then Luke told me to watch it, and then I watched it, and I was like, I can't ever look at him seriously.
Like you can never watch him as Jacob ever again.
No.
You know the fucked up part is he's married to a chick called Taylor. So they're both called Taylor Lautner.
I know, how fucking weird is that? Taylor, yes. Are you talking to yourself? No.
That's like the definition of narcissism. You marry yourself so you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And the sad part...
Ridiculous 6.
Ridiculous 6, yeah.
Ridiculous 6. It's fucking hilarious.
And the sad part is he was actually a pretty cool kid. Like, he was a martial arts champion from, like, a really young age when he did Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And then he just became the fucking woke Twilight baby bitch.
I love Twilight, though. But I'm not
I'm sorry.
Team Jacob.
Him imprinting on a freaking baby?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I want to go into the lore of it.
I don't care about the lore. It's creepy.
Yeah,
the way he looked at that child was just like, I'm gonna fuck that.
I'm gonna get you one day. And I'm gonna make it look like a bloody accident.
Mm-hmm.
I
will never forgive Twilight, that last movie, for getting one of the greatest martial artists of all time, Lateef Crowder, into the movie, giving him next to no speaking roles and not letting him fight. I'm sorry. The black dude from...
Yeah, the dreadlocks.
Yeah, one of the best martial arts actors I have ever seen in my life. He's a capoeira master. And they didn't let him fight.
Yeah, he was in the baseball scene. He said like 2 things.
Yeah, he didn't say shit. And I was livid. When I saw him, I'm just like, oh, this movie just got good. Nope.
Why?
Like there's, I don't know if you've ever seen Ong Bak or The Protector or any of those like Muay Thai martial arts movies.
No.
Oh man, there's a scene in the movie called The Protector where Tony Jaa, one of the best Muay Thai fighters I've ever seen, and Lateef Crowder have a fight.
Yeah. Really?
Holy shit, they are good.
I love Muay Thai.
Muay Thai is incredible.
My little nephew Luca, he does Muay Thai and he fights, and he fights tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, cool.
He's 8.
Oh,
he's so fucking good.
The boss's son is Muay Thai fighter as well. He's won a few things actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's very, very good. I've seen him fight. He showed me a video. Damn, that kid's got some skills.
Luca's so good too. I used to do Muay Thai when I was about 15 and I fucking loved it. And I was really good, but I never fought. I just did it, for health, and it's mental health actually. It was really good.
I did Muay Thai for a little when I was going to this gym that was specializing in UFC.
Yeah.
And my brother taught me a few little bits and pieces, but capoeira and taekwondo were my favorite martial arts.
Yeah. Lucas, I think he's won 3 and lost 1 so far. He's just so fucking good. He's got a talent, that boy. And he gets, it's good because he gets his anger out and stuff. And so he fights tomorrow afternoon.
I think the only thing that I ever found shitty when I was doing taekwondo is that when I was doing a grading ceremony, normally they have you going up against the next belt above to sort of show if you can get to that level. I was a yellow belt, stripe. I was going up against a fucking red belt black stripe. So they were 3 levels above me. That's not
why?
I think there's been miscommunication.
Excuse me, I'm in the wrong color.
Yeah. It's this isn't fair.
Yeah.
And they were 6 years older than me.
Yeah.
So maybe for sparring, but for a grading ceremony, no. Just a little unfair.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's weird.
I am sad that I don't do martial arts anymore. It was one of my favorite things, but I just don't have the freaking time anymore.
Yeah.
Working 2 jobs.
I work and have 3 kids. I would love to do Muay Thai again, but also same, I don't have the time. There's no Muay Thai gyms that have a creche kind of thing. I mean, the gym that Luca goes to is incredible. They're so good with families and everything, but I mean, I can't just leave my kids in the play area, you know.
No.
It's not fair to other people.
No, of course not.
And like I'm that's one thing I'm aware of as a mother is people around me. You know, there's nothing worse when you go somewhere and there's like feral kids running around.
Yeah, you don't want.
And I'm aware of that.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
Because I remember what it was like before I was a mother, and if I went to a restaurant and wanted to relax with your partner or go on a date, the last thing you want is screaming fucking kids.
Or if you're on a plane and like the person behind you's got two wailing children, it's like
it is. It really is, and that's one thing I'm very aware of as a mother is my surroundings, and like if Harlow kicks off, then I'm like, right, let's move away from here because there's people trying to eat or, you know, like.
I actually did see this one thing that they were doing in development. I can't remember whether it was like Shark Tank or something like that. They called it the baby whaler, and literally what it is it's literally just like a little thing that you wrap around their head. It's kind of like a little scarf. It's completely breathable, so like they're able to still breathe and stuff through it. But it stops
out the
them from
noise.
crying.
Yeah, right.
And they actually had one for parents called the scream bag. So I'm not joking.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, if you're as a parent, you've had enough. You need to fucking let out a good scream.
You're like, it's
They have this thing that literally just looks like a regular ass handbag, and you just stick your face in it and you go. And it cancels out all the noise.
Oh, I love that.
I'm just like, that should be mandatory. They should give those out.
I reckon they'd fly off the shelves.
Yeah, just make a whole bunch of them. Because people need a good scream every now and then.
Yeah.
And it's a little frowned upon to do that in public.
Yep.
So you just be like, oh, I'll just look for my keys. Or if the kids are being little shits, fuck you.
Yeah. The funniest thing, I was driving the other week and this guy like cut me off real bad though, like I nearly crashed into him, and I was like, you fucking idiot. And then his end is like, he's like, who's a fucking idiot, mum?
Like, none of your business.
And I was like, nothing. And then like
that's
a
all
couple of weeks later I was like, oh, and Zen is like, look at that fucking idiot, mum. And I was like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
That's like that episode from Meet the Fockers, like,
yes.
Oh.
What did you just say?
Oh. No, that's a bad word.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking hell. That was like the peak of Ben Stiller right there.
Yeah.
That and
Nightmare at the Museum.
Yeah, Night at the Museum.
Oh, Night at the Museum, yeah.
And something about Polly?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, where he's like doing the risk analysis.
Yeah. Meet the Fockers is a good movie.
Meet the Parents was okay, but definitely Meet the Fockers
was better.
Yeah. Meet the Parents was a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Seeing Dustin Hoffman and friggin' Barbara Streisand doing that, holy shit, it was so weird.
I know. All I can think I want to hear Barbara Streisand is that song, Barbara Streisand. You know that song?
Barbara Streisand. all I think is Mecha Streisand from South Park.
I haven't.
They literally do this thing where she turns into a giant freaking metal kaiju.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she just tears up the town. And the only thing that can beat her is her getting to sing a duet with Neil Diamond.
Sweet Caroline. Bounce bar.
Ba, ba, ba.
That's so funny.
I love how that was a plot point in Ted as well, where it's like he always able to catch him.
Yes. I can love Ted. I haven't seen that in so long.
I don't know how I felt about Ted 2, though.
I didn't like Ted 2.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
Do you know that only, like, because this is one of my favourite movies is Shrek? Like, probably one of my favourite.
Shrek 1 and 2?
Are good.
All the others can fuck off.
Yes, right? Shrek 2 I thought was going to be shit because sometimes the second movie is crap. But
Now,
Shrek 2
introducing Puss in Boots was good.
good. And Shrek 2 was funny still. It was great.
I love how they made the fairy godmother the evil person.
I know.
And I swear to God, Prince Charming looks like Jaime Lannister.
I don't know who that is.
Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones. If you look up Jaime Lannister from Game of Thrones, it is literally the exact haircut, facial structure, chin structure, pouty look. It is exactly the same.
So my granddad and I always watch Shrek together, and we always laugh at the scene when he's like, gets a snow and like, although she lives with 7 other men, she is not easy.
She's not easy. Like,
it's so funny.
Like, she's a fiery redhead who loves... What was it?
Dragon.
Loves walks the beach and getting caught on the rain.
Yeah.
Loves what was it? Pina coladas getting caught in the rain. Princess Fiona.
Willoughby. That's really, I was like, pick number 3, my lord.
Pick number 3, my lord. Number 3.
Yeah, I fucking love Shrek so much. And
I love how many double entendres are in that movie. Watching it as an adult is so much more entertaining than watching it as a kid.
I literally...
And I didn't realize how rapey fucking Robin Hood was.
Yeah, and I know.
Be still, chérie, for it is I, your savior.
Yeah. And I am rescuing you from this...
beast.
I literally, in my day-to-day life, quote Shrek, I reckon, at least once a day.
We're going to stay up late, telling manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Where do Ashley?
Inside.
Like I say little things to Luke all the time. I'm like, where do Ashley? Like, I just say little quotes. I love it.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
So great.
You know when you talk to someone, they won't get hit, they won't leave, and then there's that awkward silence, you know.
Can I stay with you? Can I stay with you?
Please.
Of course.
Really? No.
Please. You don't know
It's like to be considered a freak. Well, maybe you do. But that's why we got to stick together. You got to let me stay. Please, please.
So great.
I love that movie so much.
Me too.
I pretty much have that entire movie memorized.
Same. Like, I swear to God, I could be Donkey. The whole movie, I could do it.
Me too.
From start to finish, I could do it. I reckon. I could do it.
You know what some people like? Parfaits.
Parfaits was this
The whole damn planet. You know, I think I prefer gentlemen.
Can I whistle?
No.
Can I sing? All right.
It's like, I know where he is. Would anybody else know where to find him? I know where he is. Pick me.
So great.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2
you know the Muffin Man?
My sister and I quote that all the time. At her wedding, actually, we did that. I'm like, I had a speech and I said one thing. I'm like, Jade, I have one last question to ask you. She's like, what? I'm like, do you know the Muffin? She's like, the Muffin Man. I'm like, the Muffin Man. Who lives on Cherry's Neck? Well, she's married to
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Who's hiding them?
Oh, I love Farquaad so much. I love that his name is also
Oh my God. Also, the scene, I never realized till I was an adult, when he gets a boner, show me the princess.
Yes.
And then you see the
You
blanket.
just think I like,
and like as a kid, like you wouldn't
you don't notice that.
And now you're like, oh my God, local Farquaad gets a fucking boner. Like,
Yeah. And then freaking when Shrek and Donkey come up to the castle, it's just like, so that's Lord Farquaad's castle.
Yeah.
Maybe he's compensating for something.
He's compensating.
And then Donkey's like, huh? Oh, and I'm sorry. Okay. I love this as a plot point, but it makes no sense. How did Dragon and Donkey
It doesn't. She would.
either he huge or she little?
I always think of this. I think I've got a fucked up mind that I
She
think
must
of
have
this.
just sneezed them puppies out.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
Obviously, she would have laid
like,
eggs, but like,
did he go on top? Did she go on top? I'm like, how did this happen?
did he crawl inside?
Did he crawl inside and then just jack off or something? Like, maybe that's what happened.
I need to know. I need to know the physics.
We should Google, how did Donkey...
How did they have babies?
How did they make babies? And then they Google, well, when a male and a female...
They love each other very much.
I always think of that. I think I'm so fucked up for thinking that, but I'm sure everyone else...
Everybody else who watched that movie and saw it is like, how?
I'm thinking this.
It's like when you watch that movie Elemental, you see like, okay, she's water, he's fire.
How did
Sorry, she's fire, he's water. Is the baby steam?
Yeah.
Like, they already have clouds. Like,
Smoke.
Show us the baby.
What is it?
Where's the baby? Where's the baby?
Oh my God, that's one thing. Shrek 3, I don't like it, but the little factory is like, do the roar!
Yeah.
Do the roar! Do the roar! So fucking funny.
I think my favorite one in number 2 is like where he's like, I'm a stallion, baby.
I know.
Track the place. Track the place.
Who you calling donkey?
Oh, fucking hell. I think Shrek is one of those movies where it's like, it's a generational thing. You have to...
Never watch it enough times. Like, I watch it and every time I laugh at the same shit every fucking time.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll
So
me.
great. Or when Shrek 2 at the intro, when they're kissing and then the mermaid gets on top and she grabs it by the tail and just
It's like,
chucks
bitch,
her
that's
out.
my man.
Get the fuck off.
Yeet.
So funny.
That was like the first live action Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Well, close to live action.
Yes.
I didn't watch the new Puss in Boots movie, but apparently the villain they have in it, incredible. I saw snippets and I'm just like,
Oh, really?
Boy got some presents.
I didn't watch it either.
Like literally, there's a wolf who's like a bounty hunter, but he's actually death.
Oh.
Yeah, and he shows up, talks to Puss in Boots for a little bit, and then he's like, "Can I get your autograph?" And it's just a wanted poster, and he just starts pointing to the dead or alive, and just on the dead. And so Puss in Boots starts fighting him, and the dude's just like, and then Puss is just like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die."
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the whole movie either, but I saw that snippet and I'm just like, I need to watch this.
Oh, I need to find it. TikTok, as I told you, as my son says it to me, it's so fucking funny when like you play every single part.
Oh, all the characters, yeah.
It's on TikTok. But it's in the car. It's hard to use my left hand.
It would pay to be ambidextrous, wouldn't it?
It would be so good.
I can just imagine if I was ambidextrous, I'd be able to tackle with both hands at the same time.
Yeah. You're going to play every part?
She looks so impressed.
So fucking good.
The wife was obsessed with a couple of different TikToks. She loves that little bunny one.
What bunny one?
It's the one where like it's like the bunny wife and the bunny husband, and then the bunny husband's doing something, and then the wife comes up and is like, hey, oh, no, squishing his butt and stuff.
That's great.
Or the Choco and Waffle, or whatever it is. Choco and Waffle.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. Or the wife's favorite one recently is she's fallen in love with this little jumping spider.
Oh, really?
Little Lucas.
I haven't seen it.
You got to find it and show her.
They made it into a TV show on Netflix.
Did they?
No, I'm talking about the one where it's like the spider's molted and he's like, did I die?
Oh.
Am I a ghost? Yeah, it's the wife's favorite.
That's cute.
The wife actually thought about starting a TikTok for all three of our cats and me just voicing them over.
You should definitely voice over your cats.
Oh, yeah.
You should definitely do that.
Because we have one that we think is like a little German general.
Really?
Like he just looks at you with disdain, just like,
Is
"What
he
are you
orange?
looking at, human?"
Is he ginger cat?
No, he's a ragdoll cross Persian.
Oh.
He's a little princeling. He's also transgender.
My watch is telling me to get moving.
It's like, get off your ass and move.
Stop being lazy, bitch.
Like, we literally have a transgender cat.
Do you really?
Yeah, he had to have his penis removed because it got stuck inside of his body from a birth defect.
Transgender and autistic.
He's transgender and autistic
Oh, bless. How do you know if your cat's autistic?
because he can't walk on certain fabrics.
Such touch.
Oh, sensory.
So, like, if we have this certain blanket on the bed, he won't touch it. He will not
Really?
walk on it. He will literally walk around it.
Have you ever tried the theory with the cucumbers?
Oh, they think they're snakes.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I
Cats.
Right, huh?
No, I haven't tried it, but I know it's true. I've seen it.
You need to try it for me because I really want to fucking see.
Yeah, because they have an ingrown thing in them that they are terrified of snakes.
Yeah.
So you put the cucumber behind them when they're eating, they're just like,
Yeah. That would be fucking hilarious.
or you put the slice of cheese on their head and they're just like, blip.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
There's another one where, like, if you put, like, if you stick something to the side of the cat, their balance is off, so they literally just go. I've literally seen the thing where people have put.
Can you please do that? Please, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, cats are weird.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh, the memes.
Yes. The bee in that chess piece is so cute.
Yeah. The titty chandelier.
Fuck.
The modern day tramp stamp.
Yeah. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could get that on her. I think it would fucking hurt.
The wife's had hers done.
You don't reckon it hurt?
No, she was fine.
Where has been your most painful tattoo?
Left foot.
Left foot.
Actually, I've got a tiny fucking stupid one on my foot of an angry bird, and that was my most painful tattoo.
My left
This
foot.
big.
So much better than the right one.
Did your palm hurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
top 3 most painful spots on the body. Only reason she was able to do it is because we numbed it up both times.
Really?
Yep. If she had done it with no numbing cream, I would have got 2 lines in. She'd be like,
You also weren't letting me do it without it.
yeah, no, I was not.
Yeah, true. Do you think you could have, Tony?
Well, the fact that you were still hurting with the numbing cream on for like 2 hours. Ah, there it is.
No, that wasn't.
No? Go back. Yeah, the wife has decided that she wants jumping spiders as a pet now.
Oh, fuck that. I
They're
hate
cute.
spiders. That's probably cute, but spiders scare the shit out of me.
Oh, like having a tarantula? No, thank you.
That's a good thing. It shows us that you're growing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
See my old hat?
Yeah, look how much your face has changed.
Yeah, I have eyebrows.
Let's get you something to eat, okay?
Okay.
Well, stop looking at it and I'll get it out of there.
Did I die?
What are you talking about?
It's my body.
That's your mold. You literally just
Wake up. Wake up.
Oh,
That's so
it's
great.
like 6 times.
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost, Kennedy. To get back in my body.
What are you doing? You just need to eat your food. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the wife wants me to do this shit with the cats.
I agree. That would be fucking great. And he could do the voice, and it's so good.
Yeah, they're not
Do you have a photo of the cat?
just your mold. You're hungry. You're not.
It just moved.
Just let it. It doesn't want any. What? Why are you screaming? No. Don't.
That's fucking
It
great.
just makes me laugh so bad.
You should do the cat one though.
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
100%.
Can add that to my voiceover TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite tickles.
Spicy butterfly.
Yeah.
Spicy skyworm.
That's a compass.
Just a crumpet.
Oh my god.
He's a grumpy old man.
He's so fluffy.
Need a big full.
Oh, my god. That's the Waffles. He's transgender.
He's the one who sounds like a little German general.
Little witch.
That one's
She's
that's
the bitch.
cute. Oh,
She is the matriarch of the family.
really?
Yeah, she's the one who pisses on the couch to assert her dominance.
Oh, fuck.
Mhm.
That would be it. Oh, that would kill me.
And she is the biggest guts I have ever seen. Like when Waffles is trying to eat, she'll be like,
Up the other morning and Crumpets, Waffles is
How
just sitting on
was
the
that?
table.
like, hello, human.
I'm here.
I'm watching
What
you.
are you doing up there? Get down.
What do you think you're doing, human?
You should definitely do voiceover on your cats. That's fucking fun.
So sweet.
Oh,
I love my
that's
mommy.
cute.
I love my mommy, but I'm a little
And
bitch.
that's as close as them two will get together.
So they fight.
Yeah, Crumpet's a bit of a jerk.
Which one's Crumpet?
Crumpet's the dark grey one.
Oh, yeah.
He's the oldest.
Oh, is he?
He's the
Because he's trying to like dominance. Like he's like.
He's like, this is my house. I was here before
You get along fine. It's just
Now, as they've gotten older,
they're a bit curmudgeonly.
he is a bit of a curmudgeon. He's the Walter of the family.
Really?
I don't have to get home.
It's okay. You go home, have some rest.
Mum's in hospital.
What happened? Fucking hell, that's what, number 6?
No, she's definitely not coming around.
Yeah, good thing. Because if she had come up while that happened, Jesus. I mean, she had a heart attack last time she was here.
So I just need to go and breastfeed it.
That's okay. Love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have fun.
Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, if I can figure out the brand of the.
Oh, it's a sunbeam. It says it on the front.
Yeah, but I need to know what model.
The user manual is up in the cupboard. Don't stress out too much, better, babe.
Well, I have sent, like, I've investigated and sent you a
Oh, thanks.
secret without.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
That bit tickled.
Mm. Yeah, up by the shoulder always sucks. The big bony bit.
Yeah. Looking good.
Yeah. Gonna start shading in a minute.
Nice. With the blue bit, is that shading?
Technically, yes. It's a different application than normal shading.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
Yeah, shading, color, and line work you're all very different in terms of actual application.
Yeah, so cool.
Like putting a giant puzzle together, but you have to make the pieces yourself.
We're still on that one.
Whoops.
Tiny woman sleeping.
That's a sleepy spud.
He's so cute. Tony would have loved having cuddles.
Oh yeah, she does enjoy the little squishes.
She's so cute.
I've still never understood. Like, can you explain to me what baby smell is? I don't get it.
I can't explain it. It's not something I can describe, but it's newborn smells so good.
I don't understand.
I feel like maybe it's women because like the hormones or something. I don't know. I really can't. It doesn't have a smell where I can be like, oh look, it smells like flowers.
Like it doesn't smell like corn chips or
no, it
something
doesn't
like
smell like Doritos. It doesn't smell like Doritos. It doesn't smell like flowers. It doesn't smell like.
It's its own unique thing.
See,
I've tried to like a baby's head. It's like it just smells like head.
Yeah, like what do you?
I don't get it.
No.
I think it's because like with the female hormones and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's
like,
what. I think it's the connection, like the
like even if it's not
motherly
theirs.
instinct, even if it's not yours, kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard so many women say, "Oh, I wish I could bottle a baby's head smell." I'm just like, that sounds
That's so
creepy.
weird.
That's creepy as hell, but whatever.
Yeah.
I am not a mother. I do not understand these things.
Yes. Beautiful mother.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Yeah, no, I definitely can't explain that. And like the weird things people do, like as Luke was saying before, my mum like eats my baby's hair, like she like kisses it. Yeah.
And I don't get the obsession with the toes.
Oh,
and
they're
the
just
fat
so
rolls.
cute. They're so like you got like normal ugly big human toes, and you got these little tiny baby toes.
Little
and they're
friggin'
just the
nubbins.
cutest little things ever.
I will say that like looking at a cat's little toe beans, like, it's one just going
Same with the baby.
eeny, miny, you.
Same with baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have not had that connection yet.
You will one day when it's your own child. I think you'll get that.
I think that is the case where it's just like I don't get it yet.
Yeah.
But I reckon like if it is my own child, I'd be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, 100%.
It's one of those things that you can't explain to someone who hasn't had it before.
Yeah.
It's like describing how a tattoo feels to someone who's never had it before.
The
closest I can get to is a mild sunburn.
Scratching it. That's what I say. Every time someone says, how do you explain a tattoo? I say, get sunburn and then scratch it.
Yeah, like give it a light scratch.
Yeah. And then on the bony bits a little bit.
It's more sharper. It's like when you get on a really painful part, it's like a really harsh sunburn and like the sting of a cat scratch.
Burn, yeah.
Like if you've ever gotten scratched by a cat, it's like that after sting.
A little bit like a green ant bite when it's on.
A little bit, yeah.
When it's on some bits, it's like a sting.
Like a continuous dragging green ant bite.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, at the very most painful. After that,
most painful.
Yeah, like most of the time, like 90% of the time, it doesn't feel like that.
It's pretty tolerable unless it's in a really fucking painful spot.
Yeah, like the wrist or the ribs or the palm of your hand or some shit.
Yeah, my son is so excited for me to get my tattoo. He goes, "Mummy, you're getting a tattoo today?"
You're getting pretties.
I know, he loves all my tattoos. He like traces them and it's so cute.
That is a big cat.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loves Mater. My name's Mater. Mater without the tuh.
Loves Mater. So cute.
I love how they literally just made the redneck cable guy into a character.
I know, literally. Did my bra strap get in the way though?
That's fine. It's all good.
So what are we up to now? Shading.
We're about to start shading, yes.
Nice. Is that the last bit you do shading? So you do outline first?
I do the outline to sort of create like a guideline so that it can't wash away.
Yep.
So it's essentially like me re-stenciling the stencil that doesn't go away.
Right.
Whereas if I was doing shading from the very beginning, I would probably lose little bits of detail.
Yeah.
So this little smidgen of a guideline around them, it like isolates where their eyes are, where the paws are, where the flowers start, sort of thing. But now I can go in with the shader and actually start creating those intricate details.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very nice. How much?
Oh.
There's a chair, the shoes. Fucking Borat, man.
What am I getting? This la 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 la. And then one day he
This is my sister. She's number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
I didn't like the other one he did.
Bruno. I got 10 minutes into that movie and I'm just
I was
like,
fuck
no.
shit. Yeah, I was
And not even the fact that he was being gay. It's just like, it was like,
No, I just didn't like it.
it was just cringe.
It was gross.
It was complete and utter cringe.
It was gross.
It was, yes.
It was so bad.
Yeah, there are some things that shouldn't be made.
Yeah, 100%.
It's kind of like if you mixed Borat with Jackass.
I love Jackass.
See, Jackass is at least funny.
I fucking love Jackass. It's so funny.
It was so sad when Ryan Dunn died.
I know.
Actually, you know my favorite thing that they all did? Viva La Bam. You remember that shit?
Yep.
Where Bam was just fucking with Phil and April all the time.
I love it.
Honestly, that was some of the most iconic shit
I
from that
fucking
era.
love Wee Man too. He's so
Wee
good.
Man's great.
He came to Australia recently, a couple of years back, and rode a skateboard down the go-karting track at Narang. Indoors.
Have you ever seen the comedian Brad Williams?
No.
He's on YouTube. Look up the comedy show Starfish.
Yeah. I'll have to look.
It's so good. He actually even makes a comment is like, because his wife is like average size.
Yeah.
And people were talking about like, oh, does your wife have a fetish for midgets or dwarves or whatever? And he's like, no, she doesn't have 3 screens up with one me, one wee man, one dinklage. And then he makes a joke. He's like, some of you just realize right now I'm neither wee man nor dinklage.
That's great.
Oh, he's fucking hilarious. I was actually quite surprised because I just came across his show when I was watching Randy Feltface, and it came up as a mention. It's like, oh, if you'd like this, I'm just like, okay, I'll give it a go. I was pissing myself laughing.
Have you seen Fluffy?
I've seen him live.
Oh fuck!
I love Gabriel Iglesias.
So good.
But there is a but here.
Really?
The problem with people like Gabriel is that when he's working with Disney now.
Is it?
So a lot of what he
didn't know
says
that.
now is heavily monitored.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So when we went to his comedy show, we could literally see him being apprehensive about certain jokes. So the timing was off.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the same hit because he would have to preface most things with like, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not trying to upset anyone. But
Yeah, see, I don't like that.
I like when comedy is
He's like,
uncensored.
yeah, when it's like real, raw.
Like Matt Rife, fucking Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
They don't care if they offend people because they're giving their opinions of what they think is funny to say.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be censored. Comedy is dying because everyone is so butthurt.
I know.
And they're trying to do the whole,
But like,
oh, I was offended by what he said. Like,
I know.
the Australian guy, Isaac Butterfield, he don't give a fuck if you're offended.
Yeah.
He don't give 2 shits, and I like that.
Yeah, same.
When you're going to a comedy show, especially when
should expect
when
that.
you know the sort of person you're going to see,
Yeah, why go
and then you fucking get all butthurt and freaking prissy about, oh, my feelings were hurt. It's like, then don't go.
100%.
Comedy is supposed to take you out of reality for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to challenge you. It's supposed to make you feel something and make you fucking laugh. And horrible shit is funny to laugh at. I'm sorry. The darker the humor, the funnier it is. I don't care what anyone says.
I agree. It's
the dark shit, like
better.
Like it honestly should be one of those things where like the whole American thing with freedom of speech, I think, is important because if people have something to say that goes against the norm and goes against the grain, sweet.
Yeah.
As long as they're not physically hurting anyone.
Like if it's
if it's hate speech, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like dark comedy humor.
There's a difference between dark comedy and humor and being
straight up racist.
I hate, that's one thing I hate is racism. Like I do not.
Racism and bigotry. I can't stand either of those.
Yeah. And I don't also like, people that as you say, go to these things and then are offended. Like, you know what you're going
who you're
into.
going to see. You must have seen something of them, otherwise you wouldn't be going to see them.
And like, I feel like they do it on purpose to get attention, draw attention to themselves. Like,
Yeah, keyboard warriors.
yeah.
It's like the Yelp reviewers who shut down restaurants because the waiter didn't bring over my foie gras within 30 seconds.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
well, fuck off.
Yeah. Or that Karen's Diner and people got offended.
You're going to a place called Karen's Diner.
Like,
You know what this is about.
sorry, my fingers just twitched.
That's okay. They are literally there to insult you. You are paying to be insulted.
I know. And they got shut down.
It's like when people go to Salt Bay's place and be like, oh, it's so expensive. It's like, yeah, because he's ripping you off.
Yeah.
It's literally like you don't go to Salt Bay's for like a $12 chips. You're paying like $70 for a French fries.
Exactly.
Like, you know what's happening. Like, the guy is an absolute fucking rip-off extortionist, and he's made a very, very, very large fortune from it.
Exactly.
But people are stupid enough to pay it. Like, I would personally never go to Karen's Diner because I don't go to dinner to be insulted. I go to comedy shows to be insulted. Like, I went
and they're not really funny. Like, the Karen's Diner ones are not really
No, they're just straight up mean.
Yeah, there's a difference also being funny and being fucking cruel.
Gross, yeah.
Yeah, like being fucking cruel. Like, I would never make a joke about someone's weight or anything. Like, it's not a thing to me.
Or like the one where it's like, if you go to Karen's Diner alone, they straight up be like, oh, so you don't have any friends, do you? Huh,
Yeah.
must fucking stink or some shit. It's like,
That's not funny.
cringe humor, I'm not a massive fan of. Like,
No, neither.
cringe comedy and like straight up personal attacks. No.
Yes.
If you're bantering, that's different.
Yeah.
If you go into a comedy show, like when we went to what's his name? Ed Barn, one of my favorite comedians of all time. We went to go see his show, and we were 2 rows from the front. I was kicking myself that I didn't get the row in front of us because literally the couple right in front of us, he roasted. And he got them to like to do it back and forth. I'm just like, oh, I had the perfect answer for this.
Oh.
I would have loved it.
And you're like, and they go shit ass, and you're like, you suck.
Yeah. It's like, come on, man. You don't have to speak for her.
Do
She can
better.
speak for herself.
Do better.
Yes. Just like, come on. Make funnies. I would love like to go to like a Matt Rife show and have him call on me. I'd be like, yes.
Here it is.
Let's do this.
It's my
shit.
time to shine.
Mhm. It's like, neck cracking. Let's do this.
That's great.
I love banter. Reason
Yeah,
why I
me
do
too.
this job. Banter.
I love banter.
Banter is fun.
And that's one thing my husband and I, when we like first got together, we had this lady, funny enough, her name was Karen. And I don't know how she didn't know we were together. But anyway, she said something and she thought I was with Luke's best mate because Luke rides a motorbike. So we went on a car cruise. She used to come with her husband in his car, and I used to go with Luke's best mate because he had a car and Luke was on his motorbike.
Mm-hmm.
And then one time we kissed and she's like, are you guys together? And I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, I thought that you weren't together because you always just pick on each other. Like, it's not really nice. I'm like, we're joking. Like, that's our relationship, is picking on each other.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's like, oh.
that's how you keep the spark alive.
I'm like, she's like, I don't understand. Like, you just called him a fat fuck. And I'm like, yeah, but I love him. He's my fat fuck.
Playfully, yeah.
I'm like, playfully.
He's my fat little fucker.
Like, and like, yeah, she just didn't get it. I'm like, our relationship is not boring. Like, I like that we have jokes. And
See, like, the wife and I do the same sort of thing. It's like, oh, you dickhead. It's like,
Yeah.
you're being a bitch.
yeah,
But it's like,
you're a sassy motherfucker.
It's playful.
Yeah.
It's not like
Like,
personal attacks.
no.
Like, I've seen relationships where they are personal attacks.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Mm.
But we were genuinely joking, and she thought we weren't together because of that. And I was like, what the fuck?
It was like when I saw her, it was like, I'll cut your dick off if I ever see you looking at another woman.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's some Lorena Bobbitt shit right there. Those sorts of relationships, I'm just like, ugh.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd feel guilty for like just looking around.
Yeah, no. And they'd be like walking on eggshells.
Yeah, walking on
that.
broken glass, more like
Fuck that.
broken glass dipped in hot sauce.
Yeah, literally. Oh, nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy. That's a spicy bit.
That's a spicy ear. Did you ever see that movie with Idris Elba with the lion? You ever see that one? Yeah.
No.
I think it was called Prey or something. Yeah, it was an interesting movie, and I like Idris Elba as an actor, but there's a scene at the end. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but he's basically taking on a rogue lion by himself.
Fuck.
No weapons, no nothing, and he's trying to do it so that he can save his daughter's life or whatever. And I don't mind when movies have a little bit of like heroism or like a little bit of abstract or whatever, but he's straight up punching on with a lion for over a minute and doesn't die. And this thing is ripping him to shreds. And I'm just like, dead? Dead thrice over? Dead 4 times over? What the fuck? I hate how movies have become so unrealistic with their action and it's like we were talking about Fast and Furious before.
Oh yeah,
like that's
fucking yeah.
Do you remember that scene in that one of the later Fast and Furious movies where Dom is driving his car, someone shoots down a bridge that he's about to drive over, and he literally does a fucking skid through, and he grabs the bridge
wire
thing
stuff,
in the wheel and then swings over. I'm just like, fuck off.
What about the horror one? When the fucking not Freddy, Michael Myers, the Halloween. The last one, and her head gets shoved off, and she's still fucking talking, and they're still like fighting her. And I'm like, what the fuck? Stop.
Yeah, just cut it out with this. Cut it out with this like scary movie bullshit.
You're done.
Like this isn't supposed to be a spoof movie. This is supposed to be somewhat hinged in reality.
Yeah.
It's not like what was it, Freddy Krueger, where he's like haunting your dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just a strong dude fucking people up.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one? Fucking Hobbs and Shaw, where like The Rock is holding back a helicopter and like. Fuck off.
Yeah, I know.
Like, the dude's strong, but he would have his arm ripped off.
Strong.
He's not Captain America. And even Captain America was struggling.
I'm trying to find... I've seen something the other day, and I've got to find it to ask you exactly. It's like a fighting thing. Would you rather fight?
I love Would You Rathers. They're my favorite.
Yes, I'm trying to find... I've seen it.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Hit me. I'm ready.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck, so a duck as big as a horse, or 100 duck-sized horses? So 100 little horses or one big fucking duck?
100 duck-sized horses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so much easier. Like
you just kick them.
Yeah, just kick them. Stick.
Up your fuck. Like,
whereas a duck's just like.
All I can think of is, did you ever play Chicken Invaders?
Yep.
I fucking loved that game. It was like Space Invaders but with the chicken. And then you get killed all the little ones and you get to the final run with the big motherfucker and you'd blast him with 1,000,000 eggs and he just would not die. That's all I can think of.
Okay, here's one for you. Would you rather know how you're going to die or when you're going to die?
When?
Me too. Because if I knew how, like say if I knew I was going to die in a car accident, I would never get in a car again for the rest of my life.
But if I knew when I was going to die?
Like if I know I've got 23 years, 6 months and 14 days to live, I have a freaking end date. So I can make those
you got
days.
3 that you
So I'm not planning for my fucking pension. I'm not planning for all that sort of shit. It's literally like make the most of the time you have.
Yeah.
And you have an end date where you can be like, okay, I've got... Say the year beforehand, I'm going to do everything on my bucket list.
Yeah. I am 100% the same. Because I would, otherwise it'd be like, I know I'm going to die from, eating chicken. And then I'm like, I'm never going to eat chicken again. Like, or whatever. Like,
or you'll die from like a Steggles truck will fucking be driving in front of you and a chicken will fly through your windscreen.
Yes, and speak will kill you.
Like, hey, there was actually that meme the other day where it was like, the odds of a corn cob flying through your windshield are low, but never zero.
Yeah.
So there was literally a piece of corn stuck through this fucker's windshield. I'm just like, God damn, imagine dying that way. Killed by corn.
I love Would You Rather. Me and my husband and my best friends, they come over and we have games nights. And sometimes we sit there for like an hour doing Would You Rather. We go around the circle and you have to say like, Would you rather? So like, there was one like, would you rather be like the strongest man in the world or would you rather be able to hear people's thoughts?
Hear people's thoughts.
Me too.
Because strength is relative and there's only so much you can do. Like you could be the best power lifter in the world.
But
cool.
what if you could be, but if you can hear what people are thinking, like even if you do get into a fight, then you know what the next move is.
Okay, so here's a good one. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world?
Yep.
Or would you rather have the ability to like, what was it? It was every language in the world, or would you rather have Shit, I forgot what the other one was. Nah, I've lost it. Actually, they have a website called Red Button, Blue Button, and they literally have randomized ones that come up. And it's like, would you rather live in the Pokemon universe or the Dragon Ball universe?
Pokemon.
See, do they eat Pokemon?
Hmm.
You never see...
What did you say it was called?
Red Button, Blue Button. Would you rather?
Sorry, I'm typing left-handed.
It's okay. Yeah, like, I would probably want to live in the Dragon Ball universe because I at least know I have the ability to use Ki, and I could be able to fly at some point with enough training.
True.
Whereas Pokemon is like, yeah, they're cool, but I wouldn't want to eat a Pikachu. I mean, do you ever see, like, normal cattle or chickens or anything in the Pokemon universe? No, they fucking eat Pokemon.
Would you rather suffer for eternity in hell or everyone on Earth spends eternity in heaven? Obviously.
Hell's more interesting to me, honestly.
Yeah, why? Don't know with that one.
I don't even know what the criteria for heaven is these days.
No, neither. And, like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much because, like, but, like, recently we had a family member pass away who was a little boy and he had a disability and stuff and, like, you know, all the people then that we've lost and stuff, like cancers. If there's a God, why does he let bad things happen to people like that?
Yeah, like
a 5-year-old
I've never understood
boy,
why, like, if everything's got a grand design or whatever.
If there's a purpose, what's the purpose?
Yeah, like, say, if he was going to be a criminal in the future, whatever, then why was Hitler ever allowed to live?
Exactly.
Like, if you're preemptively killing off children, why? Like,
I don't know.
Like SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome.
Yeah.
They have, like, what, a few weeks of life? What kind of afterlife could they possibly have? They haven't even developed a soul or a personality yet.
No.
Like,
It's not.
they've literally done nothing wrong. So, yes, they may be going to heaven, but are they going to eternally be infant spirits, or are they reborn? What's the resurrection thing for?
Fucked up, hey?
Yeah, I've never understood the whole, like, oh, there's a grand design or God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, that is not a good enough excuse.
Neither. I agree.
Like, you need to give me an exact reason for, like, why this poor child had to die when it has literally never done anything wrong.
And then, like, he was born with a disability and, you know, he fought and he's the strongest little boy I know, and he was just smiling every day. He copped every fucking blow, like every single hard thing he went through, and smiled till he's, you know, passed.
Smile to the end, yeah.
And, like, why? Like, that's fucking cruel, you know?
It is sad. Like, when I hear about stuff like that, I'm just like, that is not fair.
It's not fair.
Like, especially when it's like, say the parents have been trying to have kids for years. Like, they've finally got their first child, and then all of a sudden,
that's
boom,
ripped
dead.
from them. And that's the thing, they've got 3 kids and this was their firstborn boy, and, like, it's just so unfair that my heart just breaks, you know?
Yeah, especially when you know they'd make amazing parents.
And they are. They're freaking incredible. And the effort and love, and I mean, you do it for your own children if they had what Oscar went through, but what they did for him is incredible. The life he lived was great because of them. The fucking effort they put in every single day is just incredible.
Yeah, it's like another more serious would you rather. It's like, so if you were to have a baby, would you rather know if they were going to be born with a defect?
Yeah.
Or would you rather have them be born and come to grips with it?
I'd rather know.
Rather know? So that you can prepare yourself? Like, if it was something that was going to give them horrible quality of life.
I'd rather know.
You'd rather know.
So I could be prepared.
Yeah. But would you rather, like, let them live with it? Or would you rather, like, if it was, like, say, a 4 weeks in, would you rather...
No, here's my thing, because so when all 3 of my babies, I did the NIP test, which is 100% that. That's exactly what it is.
That is a thing, yeah.
So it's a blood test, and they test for, like, the major things, you know, like
cerebral palsy.
That don't give them a quality of life. So if it was something like autism, 100% I would be fine. You know, my nephew has autism.
My 7-year-old nephew's got autism.
And I love him more than anything in the world, you know.
He's an incredible kid.
Autistic people are just wired differently. Same, but
they're not disabled. They just have different abilities.
So and they are incredible. So if it's something like that, 100%, I would be on board with it. But if it was something that would
They were going to live a couple of years.
a couple of years in pain, constantly in hospital, like have feeding tubes and just no quality of life, I would never ever want that for my child.
Me neither.
And I think it's cruel.
I don't think that termination of that is cruel. I think that's preemptively merciful.
100%.
Because not only are you saving them from pain, you're saving yourself from a lot of trauma
suffering.
and pain.
Yeah. But in saying that, if there wasn't this testing around that there is these days, and I had a child with a disability, I would 100% still look after it.
Oh, of course.
I would still 100% go, and that...
Like the fact that we have the technology now to be able to preemptively check is good.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got some more.
More would you rather?
I found some more other ones. We're off the serious talk.
Yeah, no more serious. Give me funnies.
Would you be able to fly for one day or to become completely invisible?
I'd say fly.
I'd be like invisible. I could be fucking anywhere and you would not know.
You just walk up behind people like,
woo-hoo. What the fuck did you say? Fuck you, Derek. Yeah, okay, next one. Never use social media again or never watch another movie or TV show.
Social media. No more social media.
I couldn't get
social media is a fucking disease.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. So social media is gone, all right.
Yeah.
Always be surrounded by annoying people or be alone for the rest of your life. I'd probably keep the annoying people. It'd be so lonely being lonely.
Yeah, I think you can get used to anything.
Yeah.
But being alone for that long.
I'm a lonely loner.
I'm so alone.
What's
There's
that?
No one
I'm a lonely loner.
me.
Oh, it's of Ice Age.
Yeah. Alone, lonely loner.
Okay.
No one cares about Sid the Sloth.
My kids love that at the moment. Or when the Dawn of the Dinosaurs, where he goes to get the ball and he pulls his dick. He's like, I thought you were a female.
Yep.
Okay. Lose all of your money and valuables or lose all of the pictures you have ever taken. I would rather use the valuables.
Valuables.
Because pictures
pictures are
sometimes
literally
all
moments.
you have.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Because you can make money back easily.
Would you rather die in 50 years with many regrets or die in 20 years with no regrets?
20. Yeah. I don't want to live to be 100. No, thank you.
I don't want to be fucking old and people have to be like looking after me and shit.
Honestly, my peak age, I think that I'd be happy to live to.
80.
65.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so young.
Not really. I think 65 is a good, like if I made it to 70, I'd be like, okay,
I'm good now.
We're good now.
How long left?
Like if I was in peak physical health, 80's short, but I know I'm never going to get to that.
Yeah, because like my pretty much like an auntie of mine, she just had her 80th birthday and she's fucking rocking it. She's dancing on the dance floor, like she's doing great. Mm-hmm. Like my granddad, he's 76, he still races his race cars, still builds them himself in our garage. Like
I think it's to the point where you're no longer able to do things for yourself and you become a burden.
I just seen a funny one.
Oh, hit me.
Have a head the size of a watermelon or have a head the size of a tennis ball.
Watermelon.
They're dragging me a tennis ball.
I wouldn't want to have a pinhead. Let me talk like this. It's like that scene from Beetlejuice who's like, hey, what's going on here?
That's great. Okay, what's the next one?
See, if that was the case, would everything look huge to you?
Yes, exactly. Or like would everything look
smaller? Yeah.
Never be able to go on an airplane or never have internet access again.
Plane.
Yeah, I don't like flying anyway. I'm afraid of heights.
I'll go on a boat or I'll drive.
Or I'll walk. And I would walk
500 miles and I would walk 500.
Would you rather have more money or friends?
Money. I'm good having a very
small circle.
Who has easier. Time for 60 friends?
So when I got married to Luke, when we were picking out his suit, he said, how many, in the men, how many people? And he said, I've just got one, just my best man. And he's like, oh, fucking easy. And I was like, how many people do you have? He said, I had
80.
A guy come in the other day with 15 best men's, groomsmen.
What?
15. Who has that many friends?
I don't even know 15
Who has that
men.
many friends?
I don't even know 15 men that, Jesus.
Would you rather have one leg or one arm? Why not?
I would have one leg because I need both arms to do this.
Oh, yeah, same, actually. And you can get a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, you can get a prosthetic
No,
leg.
I'd rather one leg. Would you rather be a dog or a cat? A dog. I feel like you'd be a cat. You'd be a fucking asshole cat. You'd piss people off and you'd do sneaky shit. You're like, haha, fuck you.
As much as I love dogs, cats have more mobility. They can go more places.
Well, they're allowed to go more places.
Yeah.
Dogs aren't.
Dogs can't jump up on the roof.
Or just wait in someone's tree like, hello.
Yeah. You just have a fucking German Shepherd hanging out in the tree just like, hello, friend. My name is Doug.
Can you not like that? Just like look out your window. Actually, this morning, ducks can fly, right?
Ducks, yes.
Oh, okay. So I thought, what is it that can't fly? Just emus? Yeah.
Kiwis, emus, ostriches, cassowaries.
I'm sitting in my bathroom, and our bathroom toilet is like looks out. It's so weird. If you're in our backyard, you can literally see it go in the toilet. And then behind our fence is like a bush. And there's this massive dead tree, and on the top of it's fucking huge. There's just this duck sitting on top of the dead tree, and I was like, "What are you doing, sir?"
Just ducking around.
Yeah. Nothing. What are you doing?
I don't give a duck.
Right.
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or have X-ray vision?
I don't go in water that often, so X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, let's hit some more of these would you rathers, eh?
All right. Let me.
Give me a good one. Give me a challenge.
All right. I will find them. Oh, we don't want the ones for kids. That say,
No.
would you rather for kids?
Let's do some not safe for work ones.
All right.
I want some cringe in here. I want some I don't know.
Okay, here's some Would You Rather Weird Edition. Okay, so this is not ones that you and I have written down. It's on Google.
Okay.
Would you rather Weird Edition?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll go back to the normal.
We'll go back to the normal ones.
Would you rather sleep with your boss or sleep with your father-in-law? I'd rather sleep with my fucking boss.
My boss, yeah. My father-in-law's a creep.
I would just not want to sleep with my father-in-law.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall? I'd like to be 9 inches.
Wouldn't most people. Let's see. 11 feet tall. Like, you would break a world record, but you would hit your head on everything.
That'd be fucking irritating.
Like,
I feel like you'd constantly be like this.
Like, you're not even small enough to be Ant-Man at 9 inches, so, like...
What are you? Midgie man.
Yeah. I'll go 11 feet, just so I can be like, look at me, peasants.
Okay, well, I've got 9 inches, so you'll be looking down at me.
Mm.
Okay, have BO and not know it, or smell BO on everyone else? I'd rather smell it on everyone else.
I'd rather smell it on everyone else.
I would not want to be that person that would be like, oh my God, you stink,
Would
Karen.
you permanently not know it? Like, would no one ever tell you?
Now the plot thickens. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm bad at these because I always look deeper into the question. So like if I don't know it for like a day, but someone says to me eventually, hey, you fucking stink. Or like I look at people's noses, they go, ooh. We're like, okay, I need to have a shower. But does the BO just come back regardless?
But then
Because then it would be that thing was like, okay, if you smell BO on everyone, you can get used to anything. With enough exposure, you can get used to anything. But if everyone else looks at you like you fucking stink, stay away from me.
Yeah.
I think I would rather smell it on everyone else and then just judge them quietly.
Okay. Well, I'm still going with that I don't have it.
Okay.
Because I do not want to have BO.
And this is why we discuss things, because we have different opinions.
And that's okay.
That's all right. It's okay to have different opinions.
It's so okay. Okay, we did this one before, but we'll ask it.
We'll ask it again. Yeah.
We'll ask it again. Would you rather speak all languages or speak to animals?
Okay, I'm of the opinion that I would rather speak every language, because I reckon if you heard everything every animal said, it would get monotonous.
And I'm in the opinion where I would love to know whatever, like speak to animals, because I'd look at my dogs and stuff and be like, hey, buddy, what are you thinking? Like
it would be cool, but imagine if your animals hated you. Be like, let's set me free.
Give me a cuddle. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, like you're patting.
That would be so devastating.
Yeah, you're petting your cat and it's like, that's awesome. Enough.
Shut up, master.
It's like, I watched you poop.
What are you doing in there?
It's basically like having another child, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, imagine if you were able to speak every language and you go to anywhere in the world and you just look like this foreigner and people start talking shit behind your back and you're just like, I understand what you're saying.
I know what you're saying, dude.
That actually happened to me in Spain. I was able to hear what these two girls in front of us at the line were saying. It's like, oh, these fucking foreigners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I was just like, "Sí entiendo." I understand what you're saying. And then just like, mierda.
That is so funny.
It's like if you go to those nail salons and the guy was, he speaks...
Vietnamese,
He speaks fluent Chinese.
Yep.
Or Japanese or whatever, and he was able to talk back to them, and she's like, shit.
Yes. Can you imagine what they say? Like, oh, look at this piece of shit's fucking feet.
Yeah, that's what she did. She was talking to her son on the phone, and he's friends with the guy who speaks the Cantonese. Yeah. And she was saying to her son, like, oh, his cuticles are so bad, yada, yada. And then he's like, oh, I'm getting a manicure. And he's like, what color should I get? But he speaks to her in Cantonese. It's like, what? What'd you say to me?
Fuck. I would love to do that, though, also.
Just to mess with people.
Yeah, 100%. All right. What is next? Would you have a third nipple or an extra toe? A third nipple because, like, it would get in the way of your shoes.
Well, men don't need nipples anyway, so what's an extra one going to do for me? An extra.
Do I have to have like a whole third boob or just like a nipple?
Well, it just says nipple.
So I'd
imagine like if you had an extra toe next to your pinky, it would catch on everything.
Can you imagine trying to put your shoes on? It's like, oh, hang on, this one's going to tuck this little fella in.
This little piggy just fucking wasn't wanted.
This little piggy fucked off. All right. Eat only pizza for a year or eat no pizza for a year?
I would rather eat only because
Me too. I like pizza.
Because the good thing about pizza is that pizza is such a dynamic term.
Yeah.
You can have normal pizza. You can have dessert.
You can have gourmet pizza.
Yeah. And you can have different types of pizza from
every day. You can have chicken pizza. Yeah. You can have meat pizza. And you can have just.
You can literally have bolognese pizza.
Or you can have just the fucking base.
Yeah.
Without any sauce or anything. So we're going with eating pizza for a year.
Pizza is the bomb. Pizza is my favorite food because it is so dynamic. You can literally put anything on it and it's still pizza.
Favorite song on loop for a year or listen to music for or listen to no music for a year? I'd rather have my favorite fucking song. I wouldn't like to.
No, after a day or two, I reckon I'd get sick of it.
Really?
Like even my most favorite song of all time, I would get pissed off.
I just couldn't not listen to music. I love music.
I listen to audiobooks. So I would still have the auditory stimulation.
See, I don't. So for me, I would just listen to the same song because I'd be like, whatever, it's making me happy. Music makes me happy.
Music makes me happy too, but the one song.
Yeah.
Like maybe if it's the same song sung by different artists or like different variations of that same song, maybe. But I would rather just have no music and listen to audiobooks or podcasts or something.
Okay, well, apart from the first question, I didn't find them that weird.
So no, none of them are weird.
Yeah, no. We've definitely said worse things.
Yeah, we came up with worse on our own. Jeez.
100%. Would you rather hard edition? Okay, this is what Google's saying is hard. Would you rather have full phone battery or always have a fuel tank of fuel? I'd rather always have a full tank of fuel. Yeah.
Because you can charge your phone in your car.
100%. Lose all of your friends apart from your best friend or lose best friend but keep all friends? I'd rather lose all my friends apart from my best friend.
I don't know. Read it out again.
Lose all your friends apart from your best friend. So everyone else but your best friend. Or lose your best friend but keep all of your friends. So you don't have your best friend, you have other people that are your friend.
Well, my wife is my best friend, so lose all my friends.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you rather eat human flesh to stay alive? Or would you rather sacrifice yourself to keep others alive?
Sacrifice myself to keep others alive because there's no fucking way in hell I would eat human flesh. And going back to our earlier chat, zombie apocalypse, same thing. I would last a week tops because I would get all my shit done.
I would try for a year.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't because I would try for a year, but I think I'd last a week because I'd fuck everyone up that I don't like and whatever, do all the hard shit. But when it comes to food, there's no way in hell
Once all the canned food's gone and like you go into dog food.
Okay, so I'd last longer than a week then if we're talking canned food. But like if I had to eat like a live animal or like something raw, like, a rat or like another human, nah, I'm done.
See, there was actually that movie that came out a few years ago. It's called Hunger, where they were actually doing this test. So this guy, he captured, I think, 5 different people and put them in this underground hole. And he was doing an experiment because when he was younger, he was caught in a car crash with his mother, and the mother died. And this was in the middle of winter, so it was absolutely freezing. This kid was like 8 years old, and he was stuck in this car. His mum was dead right next to him. And for a few days, he ate nothing. And then all of a sudden, he took a piece of glass and he started cutting away his mum's flesh and started eating her. So he wanted to do an experiment to see how long it would take for people to turn to cannibalism.
Wow.
So he literally stuck these people in a hole with a shit ton of water. So they weren't going to die of thirst.
No.
But they were going to starve.
Yeah.
And it didn't take long. And you just start to see them deteriorate and break down. And it's like, put in that situation, I don't know what I would do. I don't know whether I would rather top myself so I wouldn't deteriorate into madness, or if survival instinct would kick in. Because
because you're in the heat of the moment, like we say now, I'd rather top myself, but at the same time,
if you're put in that situation, what can you do? Like, you don't have a gun. You literally have nothing there to kill yourself with.
No.
Like, would you hit your head against the wall?
Yeah, and that would be like even more crucial than.
Yeah, or would you be like, would you rather be eaten or would you rather eat? That's the thing. Yeah, it is.
Rather be eaten or eat. I think I'd rather be eaten.
There was actually a guy who openly submitted himself to being cannibalized.
What?
Yeah, there was a guy on Craigslist who actually this was like 10 years ago. He actually offered himself up to be eaten because he was going to get himself euthanized, and he was actually offering himself up.
Did someone eat him?
Yeah.
So is there actual cannibals in the world?
Yeah, cannibalism is actually a thing. Like,
yeah,
it's messed up. Like, some guy actually offered to have his man bits removed and then made into food for a guy. And some dudes paid like $15,000 to eat
what
it.
What the fucking fuck?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know, when Jeffrey Dahmer's trial was happening, cannibalism actually wasn't a crime in the States.
What?
There was no precedent that was put into law or whatever to say that cannibalism was a crime. So he was never actually charged with cannibalism.
Oh my God.
It was put in that he was a cannibal, but it wasn't actually added to his sentence. It was kidnapping and murder. That's what he got done for.
Yes.
Fuck,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And the fucked up part is there had been cannibals before him, but it was never brought into Parliament because it was such a rare occurrence.
Right. Wow. Next level shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what we got next. Solve world hunger or solve global warming?
World hunger.
Same. 100%. Give up your phone for a month or give up bathing for a month. I'll give up my phone.
Fine.
100%.
Definitely.
I want to be clean. Travel everywhere for free or eat everywhere for free? Food's expensive these days.
Food is expensive, and I don't actually like traveling that much. I like being in different places, but
I don't like flying.
I don't like the actual act of traveling.
Okay. We've done that one. Oh, hang on. Hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again?
Hunt and butcher.
Hunt and butcher.
See, I find that hunting is actually a more respectful way of eating animals, because I think when people don't appreciate what animals are in terms of like they are actually life that you are taking so that you can be sustained, they don't see them as actual things. They literally just see it's like, oh, I'll go buy this from the shops because you see it as a product.
It's the circle of life. It is what it is.
I love what the Native Americans would do with animals. Like, if they were hunting a buffalo, they wouldn't just take the meat. They would take every part of the animal. They would make bowstrings out of the guts. They would make clothing and shelters out of the bones and the hide. They would eat the meat. They would use all of the bits of the animal because they respected it, and they would actually say a prayer over the animal as well to thank them for their sacrifice.
The Indians are such beautiful people. Like their beliefs and what they do and how they
everything has a spirit.
Like I love it.
Yeah, everything has a spirit. Everything has a name.
So kind-hearted. Like it's
very connected to nature.
Yeah, I love it. I love
It may sound hippie-ish, but it's actually really respectful.
But like, there's a difference between hippie-ish, like when I think of a hippie, I think traveling around in a van smoking.
Yeah,
weed.
smoking weed, saying, "Oh, the institutions, man.
Yeah,
The government is just trying to
but then there's
control the
like
world."
connected to nature and life and like beautiful. All right, let's go next. All right, continue with your life or restart your life.
With all my previous memories,
Yes.
restart. If I knew what I knew now when I was younger, whew, like if I knew Bitcoin was going to be a thing, if I knew that Let's Playing on YouTube was a thing, I would have invested in Bitcoin and I would have got myself the best gaming setup, the best like video camera, and I would have made content for YouTube, man.
So I would continue with my life only because I could not imagine a life where my kids aren't in it.
That you know where they are, you know where the man is who you found them, so you could always. Do you remember when you first met him?
100%.
Then you can always find him again.
But will he be there? Will it be?
May not recreate the.
When you say restart your life, is it restarting your life
from the very beginning?
From the very beginning, or restarting a whole new life that you don't know?
Okay, so this is a good argument actually.
Is it a life where you like completely different, someone else's life?
A slight variation to that wish, to that thing is instead of would you rather, as a wish, if you had one wish, what would it be? Mine would be to make my life my own customizable video game. So living my life as a video game where I'd see everything as an accomplishment, gaining XP and leveling up. And the cool thing about it as well is that most games now have a new game plus feature. So you start the game from the very beginning with all of your life's previous experience. And you can use that to either start at the exact same time period, or you can start the game from a completely new area in a new time frame, or continue on as a new entire character. But I would probably do it as new game plus, exactly where I was when I was first born, but start with all of my life's previous experience. And then you
interesting.
Yeah, it's hard to put into words exactly how the wish would go, but I could just imagine how awesome that would be. Like to go in knowing exactly what's going to happen, where it's going to happen, like knowing that COVID's going to happen, or like imagine.
Or knowing that someone you love is something going to happen.
Yeah, like making the most out of your life and not having those regrets, like restarting the life over and working over those regrets.
Or like if you ever did anything wrong in your life.
You can go back and have a redo.
Not even meaning like criminal ways, like, with friends or family or relationships, or you can go and have a redo and make up and not let those things happen, not let you fall out of.
Like if you've ever had something, it's like, oh, what if I had chosen door number 2 instead of door number 1?
Yeah.
See, I reckon that'd be awesome. And the cool thing about it as well, as a game, you have save points.
Yeah.
So you can try that experience. And if you don't like how it ends, you can go back to the previous save point and do it again.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. That would be freaking awesome.
That would be cool. All right. That was a good one.
I do enjoy those thought questions.
Okay. Get away with lying 24/7 or know when someone else lies?
Know when someone else lies.
Same. 100%. All right. Be in summer forever or be in winter forever? Oh, we're fucking being in winter.
Winter.
Ain't nobody sweating up in here.
Winter forever, thank you.
Winter, thank you very much. Next. That was so quick, that one. It's like all blurry. Would you rather be filthy rich but sad or poor but happy?
Poor but happy.
Poor but happy. Oh, we already did this one. Know when you die or how you die. When.
I would definitely know when.
100%.
Because knowing when, you can make those years or days or months count.
Yeah, and if you know,
if you know what it's going to be, you will never ever, like if you're going to be hit by a car,
you're going to not
never go outside ever again.
Or if you're going to be stabbed to death, you're not going to go near anyone with a knife.
You would always be in constant terror of like, when is it going to happen today? Is it going to happen today?
Okay, be smart but unlucky or be dumb but lucky.
Dumb but lucky.
Yeah, 100%.
So basically, be an influencer.
Yeah. Oh, no offense, influencer.
No offense, but basically, you know it's true.
You know it, but you're getting lots of money, so you do you, boo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go you. Do
It's
whatever.
like, hey, you got lucky, man.
My philosophy is to do whatever makes you happy. So
Pretty much.
you do whatever makes you happy. Never read another book or never listen to another song. I'm never reading another book. Music is my life.
I do like music, but books tell more stories.
Yeah.
And there is so much content from books as well.
Yeah.
Like I love music. I used to be a musician. So that's a hard one for me. Like
I'm no musician, I just fucking want to read it.
Okay, well, I read for audiobooks, so I would probably either have to give that up.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna say music.
You're gonna give up music?
I would give up music. I would probably give up music because I enjoy stories. I enjoy being in different worlds.
Well, I'm giving up the stories and I'm writing the music world. Change your appearance or change your personality?
I would never change my personality.
Never.
I'm very happy with who I am.
I would change my appearance, not my personality.
Yeah, if I could tweak my appearance a little bit,
Same.
yeah.
But not my personality. I think you are
Like
who you are.
like my appearance, I think I'm like a 5. Personality, I think I'm at least a 9.
I feel that. Me too.
Yeah,
Touche.
so like if I could change my appearance to a 9, I'm
We
like,
if we could make it the opposite, like our appearance to a 9.
nah, I wouldn't want to bring down the personality traits, honestly.
No, neither.
Nah.
We'll just be both. We'll be a solid 9 for looks and a solid 9 for personality. Would be
Exactly, that'd be fucking great.
Would be great. All right. Watch someone have sex or have someone watch you do it.
Watch someone. I'd be way too self-conscious. Just like, they're judging me.
Oh, that's an interesting position.
It's like, Like, especially if they're sitting there watching, just going like, not what I would have done.
Oh, that's a tickly spot.
Spicy.
Whew. Hot and spicy.
I mean, we watch people fucking have sex on TV all the time.
True. Yeah, literally. Every time you turn on the TV. Okay, this is all the sex ones. So I apologize in that. Do it with the lights on or lights off.
New NSFW warning. Lights on.
Lights on. Have sex in a dirty hotel bed or a smelly public toilet. But what's on the bed?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, is it someone else's
Jizz, and is it like vomit or like shit, or is it just a toilet
But then
that
again,
stinks?
toilets they're both
Public toilets are so fucking gross.
I would say bed, because at least you can stand up and move off the bed.
And or you could just do positioning where you don't have to lay down.
Exactly. Just lean over it.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't put your face on.
Yeah, because like in a bathroom, you got a very small, confined space, and there might be other people in the stalls.
Yeah, ew. Oh, yuck. I don't know how people do it in public toilet, but you do you, boo. Have sex in the morning or the evening? Evening. Be on top? Be on the bottom or top? Depends what day it is.
Man, depends if my legs hurt or not. If I've had a hard day, like, I don't want to do extra work.
Yeah. B, date someone who is a bad kisser or bad in bed. Bad in bed because you could teach them. Like, if they're a bad kisser, like, that's a fucking no-go.
That's a big...
That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
All right. Funny. Do they reckon these ones are funny?
Okay, hit me.
Forget your password every week. Wait, what? Forget your password every weekend, okay? Or forget your name every time you meet someone for the first time.
I'd say password because passwords are saved.
Yeah. Have a horse's tail or a unicorn horn. I want a unicorn
horn. So if anyone ever pisses me off, be like,
come at me, bitch.
yeah, I'll give you the horn.
Be a chicken or a pig.
Pig.
Yeah. Chickens are too vulnerable.
They are.
Lock eyes with a stranger through a... Lock eyes with a stranger through a bathroom stall. So like when you're taking a shit. Mm-hmm. Or accidentally...
Leave the door open.
I do. At home. Oh, but I mean a stranger.
I hate that. I always have to close the door.
Well, I always leave it open. I'm like, hey, husband. Hey, kids.
See, what does that to it? I'm like, just...
Close the door.
Yeah.
Accidentally walk in on your boss on the toilet. So which one? Lock eyes. Lock eyes with a stranger or accidentally.
I'd rather lock eyes with a stranger because you don't have to talk to them again.
Oh, I would walk into my boss on the toilet because I've done it before because she's my best friend. Well, one of my best friends, so it wouldn't bother me.
No, I'd rather
Drunken night.
I'd rather with a stranger because you'd be like, you didn't see anything.
You wipe that way to your boss. Okay, have a rewind or pause button in your life.
Rewind.
Me too.
Because rewind means you can go back and do it again. Pause literally just means you're staying in that exact moment, whereas rewind, you can go back anyway.
You're going to like the next one. Talk like Gollum or talk like Darth Vader?
I can do both.
Talking like Gollum like this. Look, I am your father.
I would rather talk like Darth Vader.
I can talk like Gollum all day. Precious.
Yeah, I feel like I get sick of his voice. I'm like, shut the fuck up now.
I actually, I can pretend to be Gollum, but having the deep tones of James Earl Jones all the time, I would prefer that.
Yeah.
I would definitely prefer to talk like that.
All right. This one says it's for kids, but I just want to see what we
Let's
do.
see what
Let's see what the inner child thinks. Okay, be super funny or super smart. Super smart. But funny is great.
Funny gets you places.
It does. Being smart,
Being
you're boring.
smart, it depends on how it's applied.
How smart, because sometimes being
Like if you're smart and you're always constantly correcting people,
yeah, like
people wouldn't like you. But if you're constantly funny,
people he's hilarious. Look at that guy.
You can make a career out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
I would rather be funny.
Me too. Now, I first jumped at the gun of being smart because I thought of money, but funny's great.
It also depends. Like smart is a relative term. Like, are we talking NASA scientist or just smarter than your average bear, boo boo?
Yeah, NASA. All right, have a dragon or a unicorn as a pet. I want a fucking unicorn.
Dragon.
Well,
Be able to ride that bitch to work?
I can ride my unicorn to work. He got wings.
But it could get hit by a car.
No, he's not going to.
Whereas if you get a dragon, yeah, that shit's gonna bowl some shit over. And I'm sorry, unicorns can't breathe fire. Actually, okay. Alicorn or dragon. So an alicorn is a unicorn with wings.
Yeah, alicorn.
Yeah.
Alicorn for sure.
Okay, that changes it up a little bit. Like dragons would be a very high maintenance pet if Game of Thrones is anything to go by. So if it was an alicorn, sure.
Yeah. All right, next one. Only to be able to walk on all fours or only be able to walk sideways like a crab.
I would just constantly go like,
Yeah, I would.
I would just crab walk everywhere, just the best.
But then, like the monkey, like just like imagine like seeing you running down the street on all fours, like real fast. Like that would be fucking great. I'm gonna walk on all fours.
Nah, I'm gonna crab walk. I'm gonna Zoidberg the shit out of
And then
that.
we'll walk down the street together. We're gonna laugh.
Yeah, just like, are they okay? And it's like, yeah.
This one looks like a monkey, and this one looks like a crab. What is happening here?
Well, here's your problem right here. You've got a skull in your head.
How many mushrooms do they have?
And where can I get some?
Never have to sleep again or never have to go to the toilet again.
Never have to go to sleep again. I reckon if I was never tired ever again, I would get so much done.
Oh, sorry, my butt's sore.
It's okay. I reckon never having to sleep again. If you never, ever had to ever be tired, fucking hell, I would get so much shit done.
Yeah, same. All right.
Okay. Never have to eat again or never have to drink again?
Never have to eat again.
I would do never have to drink again because food is good.
Food is good, hence why I'm not skinny.
Yeah.
I love food.
Yeah, like imagine if you never had to worry about water or anything like that ever again. You could literally just be like, okay, I'm going to have my dinner now.
Yeah.
Because I love making food so much, but
I love cooking it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never have to hydrate again because like that, you can go a month without food. You can go 3 days without water.
True. That's solid point on that one. All right.
Logic.
Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
I'm not going to be here in 150 years, so 10 minutes.
Neither.
Like imagine going to the casino and being like, okay, what's the next 10 minutes going to hold? I'm going to win these.
Yeah,
these.
and then you're like,
so you can bet low on these hands and then you bet super high on the others.
Yeah, like I'm going to choose red and it's going to win me like 10
Imagine
grand.
going to the pokies and doing that. Be like 1 cent bet, 1 cent bet. Okay, next one's going to be...
Quick, jack it up to $5
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you win.
Yeah, I'd rather see 10 minutes into the future because that way you're not seeing too far ahead.
Who the fuck's going to be here in 150 years? Even our kids won't be here in 150 years.
Yeah, no. 10 minutes in the future, easily.
All right. Would you rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel?
Wonder Woman.
Captain Marvel.
No, Wonder Woman is the daughter of Zeus. And, like, I'm sorry, Captain Marvel is an alcoholic nutcase in the comics. She didn't know she was a superhero for a long time. She thought that she was just getting blackout drunk and then this blonde heroine would show up. The Captain Marvel that's in the movie is not what the Captain Marvel is in the comic.
True.
And I'm sorry, Wonder Woman is strong enough to go toe-to-toe with Superman. Captain Marvel, at the most, she took on Thanos, and he's not even a galactic-level threat without the gauntlet. Whereas Darkseid from the DC comics, he can take on Thanos absolutely no problem, and he doesn't need a gauntlet to do it.
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman is technically the strongest female in the DC comics. Captain Marvel is not in Marvel. Like she is named after the franchise, but she's not the strongest female in those comics.
Fair point. Look at you selling me to Wonder Woman. Would you rather?
And I'm sorry, Wonder Woman's just sexier.
She is sexier. Yeah. 100%.
She's a fucking dominatrix Amazon.
Is so hot. Like Wonder Woman is.
And she's got her own plane.
Touche to that. Be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade. I'd rather be in jail and still know what's going on.
See, I'd rather be in jail too. I reckon I could make some decent money in jail doing the tattooing.
Yeah. Oh, I could make money. I'm a hairdresser. I'd be like, you want
to... Do you want your cornrows?
Do you want me to move my...
Yeah, you move over this way just a smidge.
Sorry.
Just sliding.
My tailbone's killing.
Right. If you need to stand up and anything, just let me know.
1 second. Sorry.
That's all good.
Oh, God. It just gets back numb.
That's all right.
High legs. Stretching. Oh, we are hauling ass.
Yeah, we're doing good.
We are hauling ass. All right, let's go. You can do it. Put your back into it.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
This is how we do it.
It's Friday night. Party's here on the west side.
It's Friday night and I feel all
right. I love that movie, Nutty Professor.
Yes. It's such a good movie.
Back when Eddie Murphy was like...
I know, in his prime.
Yeah. Honestly, Eddie Murphy's stand-up shows were peak humor. And then he became a little too, like, kiddie movie-esque.
Yeah.
But, like, come on, Eddie Murphy is Donkey?
Legit, no one could replace him.
No.
But it was like Robin Williams as the genie.
Yeah, as much as I love Will Smith as an actor...
And he did a great job of the genie.
Wrong... No, you can never replace...
He did a great job, but he can never replace Robin Williams.
Do you know in the second Aladdin movie, the animated one, the guy who played Homer Simpson played the genie?
What?
Yeah, Homer Simpson played the genie in...
no, I didn't know that.
Prince of Thieves? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Robin Williams actually really did not have a good relationship with Disney at that point, because Robin Williams' whole thing was that he didn't want his face to be... He didn't want his voice and character to be used to sell things to children.
Oh.
So he made a deal with Disney where it was basically like, look, I will do this role, but I have another project I'm doing at the moment. So he was doing Batty from Fern Gully at the same time as he was doing Genie. And he didn't want his name and his image and everything to be used to pander to children. And Disney agreed to that, but they also found a loophole in the contract to be able to use his image to sell merchandise and toys and stuff. So he actually really did not like Disney at that point. So he spent most of his time and his effort on playing Batty from Fern Gully. And he put all his effort and everything into playing Genie, but he took a much lower paycheck than most of the other actors.
Wow.
Like, I think he only made like $80,000 as Genie.
Really?
Yeah. It's the same thing with Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves took a massive pay cut so that they could hire Quentin Tarantino, not Quentin Tarantino, Al Pacino. when he was doing The Devil's Advocate because he really wanted to work with Al Pacino. And yeah, the whole thing with Robin Williams and Disney at that point, they actually had to get the guy who played Homer to come in and voice the genie for the second movie. But that was a straight to VHS movie. It never actually made it to the cinemas.
Yeah. I haven't even seen it, but I didn't know that Homer Simpson was a fucking genie in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that until recently, actually.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've learned a lot of things here. But I've got to say that I love both Genie and Batty, but I quote Batty more often. My name is Batty. My logic is erratic.
That's great.
Yeah, the bat
Have
rap.
you, did you ever see when he went in the movie Jack?
Yeah.
Remember, that was such a good movie.
That had Bill Cosby in it, so it's not a very politically correct movie anymore.
Really?
Yep.
Remember that?
Bill Cosby was his therapist.
Really?
Yeah, so he was the one who went up into the
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But what?
That's Bill Cosby.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice.
Mhm.
That's how long it's been since I watched it, though. It's like been since I was a kid, but
That's basically all about bullying and kids being
yeah,
different.
it is. But it was funny.
Oh, it was
Same
hilarious. That would never get made now.
time. No way. Half the movies.
It's like Dumb and Dumber would never get made now.
Step Brothers would probably never get.
Oh, Step Brothers would never get
There's
made now.
so many things. Also, because people are too fucking sensitive.
Yeah.
But half the stuff we've seen as children, like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there are some movies that traumatize the hell out of me. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever see the movie Watership Down?
No.
Okay. Watership Down was supposed to be a children's film. It was based on a book, and it's about this warren of rabbits. So they're living in this warren out in the middle of the wilderness. They're having a great time. But the main rabbit's younger brother, he sees visions. Like, he's very mentally disturbed. Like, he sees events of the future, but he sees them very vividly. So one day he starts to see all of the warren and all of the area around him being like deforested and humans coming and then sealing up the warrens with concrete. So all the rabbits are all like smushed in, and like it's an acid trip of a vision. And the
Sounds a lot.
entire movie is so vivid and visceral. Like, you literally see rabbits get torn to pieces by dogs, and they don't scrimp on the blood. And it was a PG movie.
Yeah, fuck. Nah.
And
Sounds a lot. And that's a children's.
it's a children's film. And I was traumatized. Like, ugh, Jesus.
I can imagine being traumatized by that. Sounds traumatic just hearing it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that movie, Labyrinth.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those puppets
Yeah.
in the swamp
Yeah.
thing. Oh,
That was fucking creepy.
like David Bowie was creepy enough in that one. Like, the fact that he had his junk hanging out most of the entire time, with fucking skin tight pants, and then you had Hoggle, the freaking goblin. But no, those puppets where they're just like, oh, her head don't come off.
Oh, no. That's an ouchie bit.
Spicy. Oh, hey, Don. Oh, just give me a second.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just come because I'm a bit confused with time.
The time?
Yeah,
Makeup. I don't normally do my makeup. Just a few times.
Just in case I needed to be on camera.
Just for Tony, actually. Not camera. It's not for the people.
It's just for the wife.
Look at her pretty eyelashes. She's like a butterfly.
She is.
Like your little butterfly.
She's a sparkling border flag.
Told you she.
Out of the bag. You might have to get us a box of them.
Yeah, I'll get you a box. I've got one in. I've got two in my cupboard, like boxed up. So I'll bring you a box in. You don't think I get them at Costco, and they're.
Well, we don't have a Costco card.
You can just take mine. Luke and I both have one each. That place is amazing.
We've heard many good things about it.
The things I get and come home with, I'm like,
We don't have room for Costco stuff. Like, if we were buying in bulk, we would literally have shit stacked to the ceiling.
look what I got for my kids for Christmas. So great. Let's find it. Where is it? It's massive.
Hot diggity daffodil.
And
We know a goddaughter who would fall in love with that.
Yeah, so they sold out like twice now, and I was lucky I got there. I was actually at like a funeral, and I got a call. My sister was like, you need to go there when they finish because there's like 10 left.
Yeah.
And I got there and then they were all like going.
Man.
Yeah, my sister, like, she is on Costco as well. And she goes on like the page of like the Costco community page, and she like goes and checks like what there is and how many's left. And she
Like, what's sold out?
she's like, Thalia, you need to go. Just go. They do have really some things are
So
like
do you prefer Thalia or Thalia?
Thalia.
Thalia. Good. Just double check.
No, that's okay.
Because I was about to introduce you and I wanted to make sure I didn't say the wrong name.
Of course. I've got Thalia my whole life because of the way it's spelled.
It looks like Thalia.
Because my parents set me up like that, you know? Like,
Oh,
why would they
did
do
you
that?
dirty. Yeah.
Why the fuck would they do that?
Yeah, it's like with Tony, every time someone talks to her and they try to, I don't know what people's obsession with abbreviations is. Her name is 4 letters long.
Yeah.
People call her Tone
Why?
I don't know and I hate it.
because Tone is literally Tone.
Yeah, there's no
abbreviation.
Why?
Yeah, Tony. Tone. Same length.
Yeah. It's like I don't like when people shorten my name like Leah. My name's not Leah.
Mm.
So that's why when Luke and I had kids, all of our kids' names can't be shortened.
Mhm.
Xander, what do you call it?
Zan?
I haven't got, but you just don't. And Harlow, like but you wouldn't do
Or
that.
Low.
Yeah,
What's up, Low?
yeah, you would. It's
Yeah,
and
it sounds wrong.
Kai is pretty short.
Yeah, you can't shorten Kai. That's literally one syllable.
Yeah, same as Tony though. Well, two, but
It's 2, but yeah, you
but
wouldn't
like you
shorten.
wouldn't shorten it.
Yeah, I used to get Owl all the time, and I'm just like,
Alan,
Alan.
Steve.
Every time I hear Alan, I think of that fucking velociraptor from the 3rd Jurassic Park movie. It's like,
Yes,
Alan.
yes. I love Jurassic Park.
Me too. All right, we'll do a quick intro and then we'll get
Yeah,
started.
sorry. Yeah. We've finding it hard to find something to watch on Netflix at the moment. I feel like I've watched nearly everything.
Actually, one thing that the wife and I got a bit obsessed with is this thing called Culinary Class War. It's a Korean cooking show, but
We love cooking shows.
yeah, Culinary Class War. Look it up. It's in Korean, but they have English voiceovers.
Yeah.
But holy crap, it's basically like if Squid Game met MasterChef.
Really?
Yeah. The way they've got it set up is it's so fucking fancy. And what they start off with is 80 black spoons, which are basically like homemade chefs, people who do like social influencing or whatever. And then they have 20 white spoons, which are like world-class Michelin star chefs.
Yeah.
And the entire competition is basically like a class war between the lower down chefs and the higher ones. And seeing the quality of meals and stuff they make is insane. Like there's a few guys who had absolutely no cooking training whatsoever who were impressing a 3 Michelin star chef.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's the amount of money they've put into this thing is absolutely insane. It's like a giant like arena, and it makes Australian MasterChef look like a joke.
It's so good.
Mm.
We watched Is It Cake?
Oh yeah,
See, I fucking love that.
I've seen it. Yeah.
And there's another one. And I can't remember. It's the food comes out on like a conveyor belt,
Mm.
and then they've got to like pick a item in a. They've got like bet. Have you seen it? They're like, I forget what it's called.
Can't say.
They've got to like they got money, so they start off with like $20,000,
Mm.
and then so there's 3 boxes. There's like a shit box, a medium box, and then like gold box, which has you could bet like $10,000 on the box, and it's got like prime.
So they're betting on loot boxes essentially.
Yeah, and then, but you could spend $5,000 and get like a premium fillet steak with like vegetables and stuff. I could bet on 2-minute noodles, but then another conveyor belt comes out with other ingredients. Then I could bet on other things.
So you can get like a low class first ingredient and then high class other
But
things.
then you can win even if you, and then so when you win at the end, you win the money that you have above your head.
Mm.
So each round is 3 rounds. They're like entree, dessert, and main.
Yeah. I love how cooking shows actually make it so emotional as well. Like we've actually literally cried watching MasterChef before.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Like, and it's one of those things where like you don't expect to feel anything for these people, but it's like, God damn.
I wasn't that kind of
They put so much effort into it. It was amazing. And I was legitimately sad when Jock from MasterChef died. He was absolutely incredible.
I didn't watch MasterChef.
Yeah, it was very, 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 very good. And the emotions that I felt watching that last season, knowing that he had died, I actually didn't watch the last season for a long time because it was like it was still too raw.
Oh.
Yeah. But I listened to his book as well. It was quite interesting to hear the life that he had. Whew.
Really?
Yeah, he almost completely lost his cooking career because of a silly prank that he played on a kitchen hand like a dozen years ago. Because when they do like catering events and buffets and stuff, to keep the meals warm, they have these little like gel lighting things that they put under them to keep them warm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so what he did was he was just playing a prank on a new chef kitchen hand, and he took some of this gel with little fire on it, and he dabbed it on his cloth on his thing. But the guy, he got pretty severe burns from it, and yeah, so the joke went wrong, and nothing was going to come of it because he talked to him and he's like, okay, it's fine. It was just a harmless prank. And then all of a sudden, massive fucking lawsuit comes out of it. And he almost lost two of his restaurants from it. It was insane.
Oh my God.
He was also telling...
How did he die?
He had pretty severe cancer from my understanding.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really speaking about it. Like he didn't talk to people about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it sort of came out of nowhere. Like people weren't expecting anything from it. Like if you watch the last season of the show, you do start to see that he gets a little bit more emaciated. Like you can start to see him withering away a little bit, but he doesn't play off of it. He doesn't bring it up. He doesn't talk about it. And yeah, it was just him in his hotel room, and then they just found him.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was rough.
That's hectic.
Yeah, but losing a lot of good names over the last few years.
Yeah, we have, hey.
Like this, your friend Maggie Smith, man.
No, I know.
Professor McGonagall.
Oh my God. That was devastating.
Yeah, James Earl Jones, Maggie Smith.
Was she unwell? Maggie Smith?
She's been sick for a little while. I don't know if she had anything specific. I think it was mainly just natural causes.
Yeah, she was
just age.
Too. She was fucking great.
She was hilarious.
Yeah.
She was one of my favorite crotchety old ladies. Like her and Betty White. Oh,
yeah, I know.
Those two teaming up would have been a fucking power duo.
So good.
One of my favorite Betty White lines was it was in the movie Rogue. Some guy was annoying the shit out of her, and she's like, if I had a dick, this would be the point I'd tell you to suck it. I'm just like, that is a brilliant line.
That's so great.
She seemed like she would be a badass grandma.
Yeah, 100%.
And the amount of sass that Maggie Smith had, oh, great. There was that line in Downton Abbey where she's like, you hate being wrong, don't you? And she's like, I don't know, darling, I've never had the experience.
Legend.
I've used that line before.
Oh, that's great. I don't know. I'm not used to that.
I've never had the feeling, darling. I wouldn't know.
That's great.
It's like, I'm not wrong. I'm explaining why I'm right. Sorry, I'm not arguing. I'm explaining why I'm right.
I'm going to use that one.
I have neither the time nor the crayons to explain this to you.
Yeah.
That's a Rick and Morty line.
I haven't watched Rick and Morty. My husband has, but not me.
See, I loved Rick and Morty. Like, I know that Josh Brolin fucked up. Like, he did some stupid shit. But the show doesn't feel the same without him.
Really?
Yeah, they had to replace his voice actor. And the guy does a good job. Like, he gets Rick's voice pretty close.
Do you feel the same about the original Dumbledore?
See, the thing with Dumbledore dying, like the original Dumbledore dying, he was always a bit of a sweet old man.
Yeah, he was. Where the next one's like
the next one's very aggressive. He went more Gandalf than I think Dumbledore.
100%.
And, like, that's nothing to do with the actor's fault. Like, he acts the way he acts. But, yeah, it felt like a very jarring transition from the sweet old man to the very flamboyantly aggressive Dumbledore.
Yeah, it's a big jump.
Very much so. Hey, Dom.
What color is that grey?
Yeah, the overhead graze. Okay, so instead of would you rather, if you could bring one person back from the dead.
Oh, fuck. I've been asked this so many times and it's so hard.
Okay, so let me narrow it down. Which celebrity?
Celebrity, because like if it was family and stuff, that's hard to. Celebrity.
I have two.
Oh, trying to think. Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin's a good one.
Definitely Steve Irwin. And I don't know, there's a few like in the back of my mind. Like I would say Michael Jackson, but there's a lot of conflict with him at the moment. Well, always
conflagrations, yeah.
Like I genuinely, just talking on that perspective, I genuinely think Michael Jackson was reliving his childhood and was.
He didn't have a childhood.
Exactly. So that's what he embraced and that's what he brought to life. And the way that people saw it was very malicious. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if it was, but we weren't there. So that's hard to say. It's a very...
So Steve Irwin's a lock-in.
Steve Irwin is a lock-in. You say yours? And
I would definitely reckon that Steve Irwin should have been the new face of the $100 bill.
100%. Me too.
But my personal one, both for mental health reasons, would be Robin Williams and Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
And I would bring them back and I would get them every resource possible.
100%.
Like they were very, very talented men.
But
both
also
ways.
very sick.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where like just letting them know that they're not alone and letting them know that someone was there to listen.
And letting them know that it's okay not to be okay.
It's okay not to be okay.
And it's okay for males to have feelings.
Actually, there's a song by Dax called To Be a Man. And it is one of those most powerful songs I've ever listened to. And he actually did a single for it. But then that single got so much traction that he had, I think it was 12 other artists collaborate with him on a 9 to 10 minute version of the song.
Yeah.
And it basically talks about how in every man's life, there is an expectation to be a provider. There's an expectation to be that rock, that person that everyone you can rely on and they will never falter.
Yeah.
But sometimes being a man, you need to have that cry, that breakdown and be able to be vulnerable. And as a society, if you see a man crying or if you see a man, quote unquote, being weak, he's not a real man.
Yeah. And that's fucked up. That's wrong.
It really is.
So wrong.
Like mental health for both sides is so difficult.
I lost one of my best friends is a male to mental health. And I lost two other people that, were friends to mental health. All three were males. And it's sad. It's sad and it's unfair how men have to be this strong.
We have to be the rock. We have to be the presence.
It's not the way.
See, relationships aren't 50-50.
They should be.
Regardless whether see, the problem with seeing relationships as 50-50 is sometimes the other person needs more. Sometimes
if you look at it that way, yes.
Sometimes a person needs to be 20% of the relationship and the other person needs to take over for the 80. And that's not saying that person's being selfish. It's just some days you don't have enough.
Yes,
there are days where the wife can barely get out of bed.
Yeah.
So she takes the 10%, I take the 90.
Yeah.
Other days we're closer to 60-40, other days we're 50-50. But it's not a matter of just happy wife, happy life. It should be.
It's not about that.
It's happy spouse, happy house.
100%. And that means either male or female.
Some days I need to just have a relaxation day. So if I've been working all week, I just need to have a day where I just sit down, play my games, don't talk to anyone, and then just chill.
Yeah.
And that's fine. You need to have those days. Or you just need to have that time where you can just sort of sit and reflect on what's going on and you're not
100%.
Not having 60,000 things thrown at you at once.
Yeah, I agree. And that's when you look at it 50%, when I was saying 50-50, I mean evenly, within the roles and everything.
Oh, roles, yeah.
But in your perspective, 100%, it's what it is every day. It's different.
I thankfully don't suffer from any diagnosed mental illness. So I'm at a higher capacity to be able to deal with more stressful things than the wife. And that's not bringing her down. That's not saying that she can't handle it. It's just that when it comes to higher stress situations, it's easier for me to take the brunt of it because I can take it.
That's the same with my husband. And I do suffer from mental illness. And I have for a little while, and then now I have been diagnosed with postnatal depression after having my beautiful girl 4 months ago. And it's hard. Every day is different. And some days...
So with postnatal, is that like... Are you sad that she's no longer there? Or is it more like... How do you describe postnatal?
So it's... For me... Everyone who suffers from postnatal depression has different
I've heard
things
it's
of it.
different, yeah.
So some people don't want their child. They don't want to hold their child. They neglect it. They don't
feel the connection.
Not neglect it. They don't feel the connection. They're like...
It's like I should be feeling absolute entire love and then I'm just feeling nothing.
And then there's people like me. My postnatal depression is a little bit different. I get paranoid leaving her.
Right.
I'm like if
so you're overprotective,
and it messes with me a little bit.
So if she's not with you, like the fact she's not with you right now, is that messing with you?
Yeah, it's crippling. But I know.
Didn't know she's being looked after.
I know she's with her dad. I know that she's safe, and I know that Luke 150% looks after our children as much as I do, and does everything in their best interest. And I know she's safe, but in my head, I can't.
The unknown is always there.
It's like, what if? And it's like. That wouldn't happen because her dad is the same as me. We have the same morals. We raise our kids the same. We agree eye to eye on how everything goes with our kids.
Yeah, your logical brain doesn't conflict with your mother brain.
And then, some days I wake up and I'm like, look, between when I first had her, the first couple of weeks, I was suicidal. I don't even know why.
Wow.
I don't know why. But I was still in this mindset.
I'm like, what if I can't look after this little human?
Yeah,
doubt.
But then I'm like, I wouldn't go through with it because then my children would be left without a mother. But in the back of my head, it was there,
It's the thoughts that you don't act upon.
And you'd just be sitting there and you're so happy. Everything around you could be a room full of comedians, happy people, everything you love.
Puppies.
And you feel alone. So you're in a room, like right now, I'm doing good right now. I'm having a good day. But tomorrow I could wake up and be like, why does everyone hate me? And you're like, no one hates you. And you overthink things and it's so.
And I am really sorry that you have to go through that. That is. I couldn't.
It's so. And it's like a mix of obviously for me having that previous mental health along with postnatal now, and it's confusing for yourself as well. Why?
Like you're wondering, why am I feeling like this?
Yeah, and you're like,
what happened?
In a room full of the most happy things, happy people could be doing everything you love. But you feel so alone.
Yeah, and that was the same thing that I was talking about with Robin Williams. Like the dude brought so much happiness to others. He was such a bubbly dude on screen, but
then what was he going through?
Yeah, what was he going through? Because it's the whole thing with comedy is tragedy plus time.
Yeah,
and he had a lot of tragedy.
Yeah,
went through a lot of mental health things. Went through a lot of addiction, and. The sad part is just you don't see these things until they're gone. Like the same with Chester Bennington. 100%. Seeing previous interviews where he was talking about some days I wish I wasn't here, and then the interviewer being like,
that's so funny,
just playing it off, and I'm just like, dude,
yeah, cool. No,
he was
crying,
reaching out to you, man.
And this is my thing. So it was recently. Are you okay, Dave?
Yeah.
So my perspective, I love it, but. Every other day of the year is another day that you should be looking out for your family and friends.
Oh, yeah.
So for my personal thing, on Are You Okay Day, you could message me and say, hey, Thalia, how are you feeling
But it might feel disingenuous.
I could feel great today.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I could wake up feeling like my world's about to cave in, but you didn't message me saying, are you okay?
Like we just did Liptember, which was all about women's mental health and just checking up and asking about my lips and all sorts of stuff. So it's like, it's okay to speak out about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is one of those things where if you don't constantly check up on your people, then
you'll have regrets when they're gone, I'm telling you.
Yeah, and the sad part is it's one of those things where some people can hide it so well that you would never know.
People wouldn't know that I have postnatal depression. I hide I don't hide, I mask it, and I also try.
You get on with your life.
I get on with my life, and I also try and be so strong for my children. And that's hard. It is so hard when I'm having a day when I'm down, and then my children, they need me to be strong.
You can't have that day to yourself.
No, but you know, that's the thing is
Being a
having
parent.
children changed me as much as obviously right now I have postnatal depression, but they've changed me for the better. They
give you a reason to stand up every day.
Purpose, like they give every day I stand up, and it's for those three little things. Those
You know
three
that they
little
need
human
you.
beings, they need me, and I am them. Like so
Well, they literally are a part of you.
literally. So I 100% agree with bringing Robin Williams and Chester Bennington back.
And just showing them that there are people that care.
100%. And Steve Irwin, because I feel
He was definitely taken at the wrong
he
time.
was taken at the wrong time. He was a great human being. He did great for the world with everything he did.
And it's so sad that he went out in such a way where it's like
Where
he literally would have lived if they had cut the tail off the stingray.
or they didn't pull the barb
Yeah, if
out.
they didn't pull it out, because he knew that the stingray would die if they cut it out.
Yeah.
So the fact that he literally sacrificed himself to save the thing that killed him.
Is a human that you need to around.
It's like there needs to be more people who see the world rather than just what's happening right now. They need to see the bigger picture.
100%. And then
Like the conservation efforts that him and his parents did was insane.
yeah. There's like, you know, there's so many people celebrities that we could bring back for the better good.
Yeah, like would you bring back Freddie Mercury and get him the cures that he needed for the AIDS and stuff?
Yes,
and just to hear his
100%.
music? Because honestly, Freddie Mercury was one of the last great songwriters and
100%.
musicians of our last century.
And you get him what he needed.
Oh yeah, like you look after him. Like I'm glad that his legacy is still there.
Yeah. Me too.
And Adam Lambert has done a really good job
He's done incredible.
as the new frontman, but he's never tried to replace Freddie.
No, and I love that he hasn't tried to replace it.
He's made the songs his own, and he's
Yeah.
never tried to take away from Freddie's legacy.
Yeah.
And like, I like the new chick who they've got for Linkin Park.
Yeah.
I like her voice. She's a really good singer. But I really think they should have taken the band members and changed the name.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
Yeah.
if you call yourself Linkin Park, there's always going to be that, like, she's not Chester. She's
100%.
not Chester. And I don't think that's fair on her. I honestly think that she deserves her own
Thing, yeah.
Yeah, she deserves to create her own legacy. And even though it's the same band members,
But it also, like, in a non-sexist way, it's also a female replacing a male.
yes, that is a
Right.
thing. And there is always going to be those negative connotations. People are like, oh, she's never going to be Chester.
Exactly.
And I don't think that's fair on her. Like,
I don't
she is a
think
good
that's fair
she's a
either.
good singer. She's
don't think
really
it's
good.
fair,
And
yeah.
they could do tributes. Like if they had a new band, they could literally do tributes to Chester.
Yeah.
But to have her come in and do all of his songs,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I reckon she deserves a chance to make her own mark in the world
Yeah.
with the band members, and I reckon that would have been more fair
Yeah, 100%.
because Chester's one that you can never replace.
Yeah.
Like that man literally has songs that I grew up listening to, like
Me too.
the song "Numb,"
It's
close,
like one of my favorites.
closer to the edge.
What I've done.
What I've done, yeah. Doesn't even matter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's.
In the end,
Yeah, in the end.
that
In the end.
doesn't even matter. To fall, to lose it all.
Love that song.
Yeah,
I
like
love Linkin Park.
those songs are literally the soundtrack to my childhood.
Same.
That and like Evanescence,
Yeah, and
Evanescence, Papa Roach, Disturbed,
just
Korn,
Stained.
Stain, yeah. Deftones.
It sounds like Evanescence. The girl.
Paramore.
Paramore.
Hmm.
I heard mentioned blank. Yeah.
Hayley Williams, is that her name?
Yes. Hayley Williams. Seether.
Oh, I loved Seether. Hinder was another one. Because people only really knew Hinder for that song "Lips of an Angel," but he had a lot of other songs.
Yeah. There's all that
6
stuff.
a.m. was a good one as well.
Yeah. So many good songs.
Mm. And that's what I mean. I love music, and it has become a huge part of my life. Like I really do miss being able to play it. But you got to sort of pick your battles. Like I don't think I could ever be a successful musician. I don't think I'd ever want to be either. Like being a musician is a life of constant travel. It's a life of constant like living up to people's expectations. And I would never want to live in the public limelight like that. Because once you're that sort of famous, your life doesn't belong to you anymore.
No, it belongs to the public.
Yeah, like your
everyone else.
Yeah, your reputation is not yours.
No.
Like your reputation is what other people believe it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, thank you. Like as cool as all like I get to be on stage every night and people singing my songs, whatever.
Get tiring mentally. So tiring.
Every documentary, every like thing I've ever seen about musicians is that it starts off with a passion for the music and then something else comes around. Whether it's a person, it's a drug habit, it's fucking like whatever it is. Every single famous musician has had a vice that has taken them over and broken them down.
Yeah. 100%.
Like the thing with Elvis and his manager basically.
I would bring Elvis back.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah. Fucking Elvis basically being locked into a contract so that he can never leave the States.
Yeah, exactly.
All he wanted to do was travel.
Bullshit.
He wanted to share his music with the world, but his manager was like, no. You're going to stay here, perform at this hotel like a good dancing monkey, and I'm going to get an infinite amount of gambling credits.
Yeah. Not cool.
Yeah, it was fucked. The thing with Freddie Mercury and his relationship with that dude who pretended to be his friend.
Yeah,
the not the manager.
No, that reporter guy. Wasn't
He basically started telling him, was like, oh,
don't go with these.
Yeah, do your own thing.
Don't worry about the band.
Yeah, the band isn't you.
Yeah. You're better than them.
Yeah, you're the only reason Queen exists.
Yeah, and it's not.
No, like the fact that Brian May and all the other guys, they pushed back on his ideas. So that's the thing. You need conflict. You need to have that person who's not going to just be a yes man, who's going to be like, oh, yes, everything you do is amazing, sir. Yes, please do that also. No, you need someone who's going to be like, no. Oh, that idea is good, but how about if we try this?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I love the fact that I work with the wife, because I can look at something and think, yeah, this looks good, because that's just from my perspective. She looks at it as a perspective, not just from an artist's point of view, but from a client's point of view as well. So whenever I'm doing a design that I get stuck on and I'll be in my head about, she will look at it and be like, oh, you don't need to add all this. Just simplify this, bring this forward up here, and then we work together on like finalizing it. Like even when I'm doing the tattoo, I can sometimes get tunnel vision where I will see the entire thing as a whole, but I don't see how individual things stand out. And that's just because I've looked at it for so long, where she can come over and be like, okay, this part over here needs to just be a little bit darker to go with that. I'm like, oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that's why I like that we work well together.
That's so good.
And being able to take not so much criticisms, but be able to take on the advice and take on the views of others without getting offended, I think is something that a lot of people lose.
They do.
Because the second someone says something that's not exactly like, oh, yes, this is absolutely perfect, no notes, they start to get this notion in their head that they are the top shit.
Yeah.
And I like to think that I have stayed humble.
Yeah.
I like to think
that's one word I love is humble. That you can be famous, you can be rich, you can be anything, just stay humble.
Stay humble, stay genuine.
Stay humble, stay genuine, 100%.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people lose when they start to get that rock star mentality. I was going to say you're sliding down a bit.
I know. Can I just stand up?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my finger's gone numb.
You might need to lean into it a bit more because you're sort of leaning out this way and it's putting extra pressure on it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, to like feel my fingers getting numb.
I'm
like
so numb.
Is that?
Yeah, that's good.
We should put some music on.
I can't. Copyright. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I'll put together like a playlist of like copyright free music, so I can probably do that. But I think because a lot of stuff when it's like if I was to put music on in the background, like a lot of the stuff wouldn't be able to be shown.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah,
it's the same thing with like YouTube videos and such, and Instagram. You can actually have things completely removed and taken off of monetization and stuff if it's even slightly copywritten.
Yeah.
I think it's if you play more than 8 seconds of a copyrighted song on a YouTube video, it will instantly get demonetized.
Right. Oh, that's a ouchie bit.
It's a spicy ear.
Ah, very spicy ear.
Spicy lion.
Rawr.
The wife freaks out sometimes when I can do the purring sounds of a cat because she can't do it.
Oh, that's fucking. You literally just need to go and be a sound effect person.
Well, I kind of am. Like I do little bits of sounds here and there for the voiceover stuff. I haven't gotten any big roles yet.
Yeah.
I would enjoy doing like a big animation or something.
You should.
I can play Chewbacca.
Fucking hell.
You're popular.
I'm always popular. Nah.
Not gonna lie, just
Not
always NGL popular.
Most of the time it's just like Woolworths rewards.
Oh. See, I turn those notifications off because they annoy
I
me.
need to because they do annoy me also.
Like, I get so many goddamn spam emails.
Oh,
if I get notifications every single time.
Same. Oh, I don't get notifications on my email, but I need to turn Woolworths rewards off because it's annoying.
And half the time it's stuff that you're not even going to use.
I'm like, when the fuck am I going to buy that? That big tickle.
Yeah, you're getting right up onto the shoulder.
We're doing good.
We are doing very good. What is the time?
2:14.
Okay.
We are getting there.
We are getting there.
We are hauling ass. Have you seen that review, Rat Race?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
wait, is that the one with Rowan Atkinson in it?
Yep. It's
Oh, yeah,
so
I have
funny.
seen it. Yeah, there's the one where like they're driving along.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
And oh no, there's heaps of actors. It's so good.
I have seen it. I haven't seen it for a long, long time, but now that you mention it, I do remember it. Like there's where Rowan Atkinson's standing at the thing. He's like, "Did I win?"
Yeah. Is it a race? I hope I win. It's so funny. But I can't find it on anything.
And it's probably not on any of the mainstream sites.
He's so old.
Yeah, it's like a 1990 movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Oh, I looked down too long. My eyes are like cross-eyed.
I was going to say, looking that close, you'd be like, huh? I can't see the lines.
I literally just went cross-eyed.
Yeah, you're just going to hurt yourself.
I won't look.
I know, look. Don't worry, you'll have the rest of your life to look at it.
Every now and then, you'll hit a spot and my pinky twitches.
Just like,
It's like, hello, hey guys. Oh, fuck.
That's entertaining.
It's like waving. Don't forget about me, guys. I'm down here. What the fuck? That bit just like went into my neck. You just went on and I could feel it in my neck.
Yeah, I've done some tattoos. Like if I was tattooing someone's rib, they could feel it up in their neck. I was tattooing someone's knee, they could feel it in their ribs.
Yeah, I can feel that on the other side of my neck. That's so weird.
Gotta love nerves.
Yeah. I mean, it's all connected.
Connected, we're all connected by love. All right. All right, we're all done. She's looking good. All right, I want to thank the Miss here. Awesome client. All right, we're going to sign off now. Thanks, beautiful people. We'll talk to you next time, all right? Bye.